The following program is a Dragon Den Sports presentation.
Welcome to the 11th NFL Draft. Since the year where the Cowboys communications director took upskirt pictures of the owner's daughter in the war room. Will the Cowboys allow AI hologram Miss Price to make a pick from the dead? Find out tonight. It's the Dumb Zone's NFL Draft Stream Team. Did we ever find out why that guy on Blake's softball team got arrested?
Tonight, ESPN's Ben Baby, TV's Ted Emrich, football's John Hampton, and Super Bowl winning quarterback and stand-up comedian Steve Beuerlein. Featuring Caitlin Knobloch, me, Blake Jones, Jake Kim, and Dan McDowell.
Yo, what's up? It's Shoddy.
Pittsburgh, huh?
The city by the bay.
Where's McCartney? Mike McCartney, their new coach. If there had to be one NFL reporter that he was banging, who do you get?
Pelissero.
Holly Rowe. Jeez, dude.
Woodwatch.
Not on the introductions there. I noticed Dominic Robinson. Dominic is here. The great
forgot.
Dominic Robinson.
My bad.
Well, we weren't sure. Dominic, I almost want to interview him before we start this.
There has been some back and forth.
We'll get through this today, but we're at it's the NFL Draft. It starts in what? Like now? It's 10 minutes away from the first pick? What are we?
I don't think they're on the clock yet.
No. Oh, we're not on the clock?
No, we've got some time here. I thought you wanted us to get going.
What do you mean?
We might have like 20, 30 minutes, no?
Oh, I thought it started at 7 and then the first pick was 7:10. That's the way I understood it.
Joel.
No, we can just
Your boy.
play some pre-roll Jameson songs again if you want. Grab that mic, Dominic. The great Dominic Robinson is here.
Donovan.
Donovan Robinson.
Sorry, have it.
They don't all look.
Have it.
Ooh, big fake teeth on TJ Watt, boy.
Yeah.
What about just doing braces on the bottom? I don't think I can pull the trigger on fake teeth, even if I had the money.
You're going to get veneers at some point.
Yeah,
You've talked about it enough. It's going to happen.
don't
we
think
need to do it. It's our life goal.
Look at TJ Watt, though. He's sporting.
What if we just got every other tooth a fake tooth? Then you could really tell if they're good or not.
I feel like these are brand new.
So we're going with NFL Network tonight, not the ESPN or ABC presentation.
This is the source, right? This is
I
the
don't mind.
NFL.
I don't mind it at all. Just thought it was
Okay. Maybe Dan
interesting.
is right.
They are the source. Anyway, Dominic is here. We all know Dominic, good friend of ours. I met him in Clemson when I was on a recruiting visit. They were thinking about working me in.
Salad in hand.
Yeah, we didn't put you in the open. That's Jake's fault. You're also not on the couch, and I say that's your fault. Because I was texting with you to, are you going to join us? Are you going to join us? You never really told me. If we look at our text thread, and then it picked up when Jake's like, yeah, Dominic's coming. He texted me. I'm like, what? Do you agree with this? Do you know you have 3 different text
I
threads?
thought there was a chance he would be virtual.
With the show, yeah. Well, no, I did. I texted with Dominic. I'm like, are you going to be virtual or here? He's like, I'm in Dallas.
Let's ban text messages.
Should we?
It's like we were talking about today.
Can I still send photos of my wiener?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
It's not a
Always.
message. Anyway,
So do you talk to Blake at all?
actually,
Yeah, fuck this
curious.
draft. Y'all get it.
so did Blake.
The answer is barely. You hear most of us talking to Blake.
Right.
Yeah, it's an icy relationship with Blake off the air. It's always, I'm so busy. I got 2 kids.
This is
You
the-
don't understand.
I've never said
Make
that
some noise,
to either
Pittsburgh.
of you.
This is the older sibling, right? He has a younger brother that's on the team that was in
What are we
Hard
watching?
Knocks.
Yeah, the defensive lineman.
That I remember being shocked by. It was like a 13, 14-year age difference. I wonder what the largest sibling age difference in pro sports is. That's got to be it.
What are you saying? Who's brother? What are you saying?
Cameron and Connor, right?
I would not have gotten Connor, but yeah.
What about
so-
Craig?
I think it's only 10 years. I say only. That's a gap.
Yeah.
But
We do have a guy here with a kid who's 2 and a kid who's 14, right? Who's that? That's yours? That's Coach Brent? Hey, you got a mic too. Dominic has a mic.
right.
Coach Brent Young has a mic. Coach Brent was on with us. Both of them are probably on with at the Super Bowl, right?
Yes, same time.
Our football friends.
Sort of.
Did you coach JSN? Is this
Yeah.
Yes.
big fan?
If you
Big fan of
didn't-
that. It was a great segment. Thank
If you didn't see Coach Brent Young, you might say he could pass for Will McClay voice-wise. Keep talking.
Okay, I'll keep talking.
Not bad.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, but if you saw him, you'd be like, "That's the last comparison." Did everybody get some Cane Rosso pizza? They brought their pizza oven out here, and it's an amazing situation. You also could do that if you went to Pilf Catering on that web. That's Cane Rosso's Pilf Catering. Let's see. They got a phone number, 214-702-8370. It's so cool just to have that pizza oven out in your driveway and
Look at that.
just go up.
God.
You got a
Pretty
pizza
awesome.
in 5 minutes.
Oh, my God.
Look at him pull
Make that
dough.
honey bastard the way
Oh,
you
yeah,
want.
you pull that dough, Douglas. God damn.
No, slow it down.
I'm going to
Slow-mo.
Now that's mine. I just
No.
told him put every meat you have on it.
Nice.
whip his dick out. Sorry, Jay. I shouldn't have said that.
That's right. No
You know,
one gets offended quicker than
They
JJ.
should, the guy who named his company
Pilf Catering. But pizza and Smashburger Catering.
Wow.
Go ahead. You're about to make a good point.
They've got to move the draft. I mean, they won't, obviously, money. But watching draft day and being at Akash's show, it made me think like, it's way cooler if it's at Radio City.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Just adds an air of gravitas to it.
But they can pack more people in there.
Sure. Yeah.
You know, move it around.
Oh, it's a traveling
These big
circus,
stadiums.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a shit ton of people there.
Where's TB12?
The Raiders War Room. Okay, so did you hear about this story? Fernando Mendoza, much like Dwayne Haskins, not at the draft.
Mm-hmm.
But he raised his Fernando Mendoza force field sick mom. So that's okay to not go to New York if you can say I got a sick mom.
Yeah,
his mommy.
He called her mommy at the Heisman Trophy, but
Yes.
presentation.
Yeah, that's another thing that white guys don't have access to in the economy is that just sounds weird. Like if you say you're
mommy?
Latino, then it sounds normal.
M-A-M-I.
Right. If you're a white guy, you sound like you have an Oedipus complex.
Is this
No,
a good...
but by the way, I was just going to say Fernando Mendoza, he is a walking force field. That's what you can't. What can you say?
Nothing.
Like they've created a perfect human.
I mean, there's nothing to say. We were laying out.
No, he did transfer, though, right?
I just see a man taking his opportunities. It's a free market.
That
Competing.
doesn't look like a fun party. Look at
Now
that.
it looks pretty
Pretty
sterile,
formal.
stiff.
Pretty formal.
Well,
look at that.
another force field. I'm
Blessed
sorry.
himself.
Peace be with you, Fernando.
He just did a force field again?
Yeah.
I mean,
Sign of
there's-
the, sign of the cross.
Yeah.
my
Looks like a
chances, my guess is he's probably very anti-Castro regime. If I were to pick home, right?
Are they Cuban?
Yeah, but they're I would guess the boring Cubans, the ones who want to, get the wild ones out of there.
I don't really know.
Same high school as the Boozer twins.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Columbus High School.
Which is, I don't know if there's like a but it's more of like St. Mark's than Jesuit. Like they're between the Mendoza boys and then the Boozers. It's like the first wave of athletes. Like there's
not
like
storied.
celebrity kids or whatever, but like it's never been like a sports school. And now they've got just this wave.
Where is it? In Miami?
Miami,
Okay.
yeah.
Not in the hood. I mean, it's like apparently
Right.
It's like Highland Park.
Yeah.
essentially, but it is private.
Christopher Columbus High School. Guess the mascot, Blake.
Blankets.
Indians?
The Explorers.
Ooh.
Okay,
I
I like
would have
that.
guessed Crusaders.
Yeah. Yep. Conquistadors.
Where's Mark Davis?
Boy,
P.F. Chang's.
let's get this audio right now.
With a 25-year-old?
Yeah.
So if you've known who you're going to pick for the entire offseason, why do we got to go the 8 minutes? Let's just do it. The NFL does?
Oh,
They
yeah.
want to milk
It's
it?
a TV event.
Otherwise, they could have already had the thing picked before the draft.
Right.
Would you?
They're
We
waiting
could be
on,
on like pick 17.
waiting
if they
on
didn't have-
Cleveland to send them 3 first.
No, guys. The draft starts at 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're Sonny Weaver.
What would
Jr.
you
right
give
now.
me, or what would I have to give you to not be in that crowd? Like, you want to not be in that crowd, right?
Absolutely.
Or to be in that crowd. What would I have to pay you to be in that Pittsburgh crowd?
What's the
For
situation?
the entire first round?
Yeah, you got to go. You just got to go to Pittsburgh. You got to get there. You got to be in the middle of that big crowd.
Okay, so you pay for
Just
the
hang
whole.
out.
Sober?
You
Couldn't do it.
you pay for the whole
You
trip.
have to be sober.
$5,000.
Oh no, I mean, no. There's gonna be no sober going on here.
Jake doesn't have to be sober.
I won't drink.
Blake's
but I'm-
gonna send you.
I'm taking mushrooms.
Also saying like consume something. $100 and the.
Oh,
and
okay,
The,
you're just
and
in.
the vice, and let's go.
That's what I was gonna say. There's really not a time you can't make fun without a little
Right.
dosage.
I don't think my parents are watching yet.
Your parents?
I don't think they're watching yet.
Your parents aren't watching the Dumb Zone.
Now I would say
They'll tune in at some point, but I don't think.
What
I
I-
just think what I would actually do, like what I would actually draw. There's you. I'd just say it that way.
I think the biggest beating is obviously there's a lot of people who have a much higher tolerance for standing than I do, and I'm always amazed by that. I just was built pussy on that front, dude. It's not a standard, you know. These people are all just out there waiting on selections. If I had a seat, maybe.
This is
but-
also
GA
it's their social activity, their vacation all bundled up in the spring combo. Like
What
they
about
don't,
your
they don't
turnstile
do
show?
that much.
You standing in that?
Did you get a seat at Turnstile or?
Oh no, but I can't remember the last time that.
Well, how is that different?
'Cause he's pushing people.
Right, he's moshing.
Well, I mean, you're not out there for that. These people are going to be out here for like 4 hours. That seems like a different. Turnstile might play for 40 minutes, 45 minutes, and then I'm seated after
You're
that.
out.
Why do they all have to high five and hug each other for the camera? They've known this is going to be our pick. We've all talked about this. This is not Kevin Costner announcing a half hour before the draft.
No, they started looking at him this morning. They liked what they saw.
Yeah, that's right. They studied
This
the tape.
morning they called their cap lady and they're like, "Hey, can you Google Fernando Mendoza?"
He doesn't have any friends.
Yeah, I mean, like you were saying, the WNBA draft is like dress up, and everyone's pretending.
Yeah.
Which obviously there's something to that, but at the end of the day, everyone's like it just keeps going. Who are these? They're pretending like they're on draft day,
Right.
and it all just sort of feeds. This is
Right, but then everybody pretends they're as important as the NFL. Yeah.
right. Oh man.
With the first pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Fernando Mendoza,
Reach.
quarterback, Indiana.
So in the movie Draft Day, did they actually draft the running back right
Mommy.
there, or they drafted the defensive lineman?
Yeah, they
Or
took
linebacker.
the outside They took
Grandpa.
Poppy.
They took
Oh, they're
Black
making
Panther.
sick mom stand up. Oh, don't make
No,
her
that's
stand
Grandma.
up. Oh, grandma. They-
Mom's still sitting down.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
Mom is not getting up, Dan.
Yeah, you had that piece of
Oh,
paper.
now he
that
sits
had
back
his
down.
name.
MS Mommy is not standing up.
Oh, she has MS.
Yes.
That's definitely not what they're calling her.
Is
Ted.
that not an official nickname?
Ted Emrich is informing us.
So, Dan, would you like to hear the athletics draft analyst Dane Brugler's comparison for Fernando Mendoza? I think you'd appreciate this.
Of course.
He projects as a mid-level NFL starter and a more mobile version of Bernie Kosar.
All right. Well, that would be pretty easy if anybody knows about Bernie Kosar.
I thought it was a very weird pull by Dane, who does great work.
Every quarterback who's ever played is a more mobile version of Bernie Kosar. He's very.
Dude, no, that can't be true. Don't lead us astray here.
We should take a look at his. Let's see if he
No.
had
Yeah.
any rushing numbers.
Rushing
ever.
stats.
No, but you've watched. I always thought of him as a
Lumbering.
a waggly MFer. Like, no, I thought he was.
He's big, lumbering. He would throw
Good
you
on
a sidearm
Football
ball.
Reference.
Definitely
Sort of an era. Weren't they all?
a wobbly
No, but you had
sidearm.
like Fran Tarkenton and
Troy Aikman could move too.
Steve Young,
Like,
obviously, but
oh,
we're
yeah.
going back further.
Did we
but-
send this chick down to his house?
Yes. Yes.
Apparently.
That's some
She is
kick-ass-
there for Fernando Mendoza.
Hey, get the. Get the Latin reporter and send her.
Bernie had 5 rushing touchdowns.
Really? How many rushing yards in his whole career?
He averaged 1.5 yards per carry on 180 attempts.
I would more want to see him play.
What's his long run?
God bless, he says.
Well, her job's done for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
All right, I didn't know she had MS. Maybe that is a good excuse to stay there.
Oh, don't backtrack now.
Well, it's a strong force field.
Bernie's longest run in the NFL was 17 yards.
I'd like to see that. Can
All right.
ChatGPT pull that up? Oh, look at this little guy.
Ian Rappaport, he lives in DFW, doesn't he?
Isn't he tiny?
Really?
I don't think he's big. I know Siciliano's a little fella.
Is he bigger than Ken Rosenthal?
Ken Rosenthal is.
Here you go.
What do you got?
Bernie's longest run.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, make Jake watch that. Make Jake watch
I believe you.
Or throw it to Clayton. Give
Fairly
us
certain I
athletic.
could get 17 yards on that, though. I don't know.
Here you go, Jake.
He
Jake,
didn't
look
do
at
much.
that. Tell me how mobile he is.
Okay, just climbing the pocket. Breaking contain.
Nah, he's a lot longer than I thought he was. You're right.
Yeah, he was 7'4".
He's currently recovering from a liver transplant too. So, whoa.
He can start drinking again.
Whoever just popped that, shout out to you. No, I'm very interested to see how this goes. Who's their OC? Who did they hire?
Chip Kelly.
He's going to call the plays.
Right. I mean,
Kubiak.
yeah.
So you got figure it out with it. I mean, it was just complete wasted year of a rookie running back.
It's a stupid pick last year.
So stupid.
Yeah.
You're only going to
they
get a
backed
few
into
years.
the center coming over from Baltimore is going to be huge.
Yeah.
That's going to be absolutely for a rookie quarterback like that.
They got a couple of linemen, didn't they? I think
Yeah.
they at least.
And they get Colton Miller back from injury.
So I
the
think
left tackle.
Jincy may
Bowers.
make this magical step forward. People are like, whoa, where'd this cover? Like, well, he had some infrastructure added.
Look at all those people.
Unreal.
That's insane.
Dan, growing up in Cleveland, is
Can't do that at Radio City
Pittsburgh kind of
Music
your rivals and everything? Like, is it always like, man?
Yes. Pittsburgh was the hated city, and we always heard about how shitty Pittsburgh was and everything, and then
2 hours away by car?
I thought it was forever
One
away.
nap.
It was a nap.
I won that. Yeah.
Right, it was a nap away, but then once I got, as an adult, you went there, and it was like, oh, this is beautiful. This is a great city.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like Jake said, it's on the bay.
Right.
Right on the bed.
Oh, look at the Jets are like, forget that 8 minutes.
Yeah.
We're ready to go.
Aaron Glenn.
Yeah, they got work to do.
David Bailey.
Reese
right?
or Bailey.
In the
Gotta go
2026 NFL Draft,
Gotta go Reese.
the New York Jets select David Bailey,
Good for him.
linebacker, Texas
I don't know if I'd
Tech.
have done it, but good for him.
How about a little imagination?
I love this kid.
I think Arvell Reese is the next Micah.
I worry that he's not thick enough in the trunk and leg for a number 2 pick. Like, you're talking premium, like the biggest, baddest ass athlete in available. And he's great. He's fast, but I just from a physical, like if you're just looking at him from like a stock standpoint, like if you're just looking at all the athletes, he wouldn't be your first. Like, holy shit, that guy right there.
Where was Bailey before Tech?
Stanford. And so he's a pure like a defensive pass rusher, then a
didn't like it.
defensive end in the Big 12. I just worry that he's not going to hold up in the like the first 4th and short. Josh Allen's going to run like they're
running right at
they're
him.
coming at him. It's like, man, I would have loved if he'd gone to like 10, 12, 15 at Cowboys, somewhere where there was like a program built in where he was just going to go flash and just be a star. Not New York Jets, bro. The New York Jets are always picking 2nd or 3rd. It's like, so they're going to call this kid a bum. It's like, it's just a bad fit. It's the wrong fit. But he's about to get paid. Good for him.
He got paid last year.
Yes, he did.
2nd year in a row, he's about to get paid.
Yes, he did.
What do you make last year?
Well, they went and gave him 2. Like they jumped out in front of everybody and offered him 2. Apparently, I feel like I've heard that. Like it was like immediately 2 before anybody else offered him anything.
And they front loaded it because they could.
And there were some other coaches that were throwing some shade, like, "Oh, well, we didn't evaluate him at that number. We only had him at whatever." It's like, well, I mean, he played to his. That whole unit, their whole defensive unit was amazing.
He got $3 million.
3.
Man,
is he one of the guys that, like UT was complaining about? That it's not fair that Texas Tech is just buying all these players.
Oh yeah,
And it's the whole roster now.
Yeah.
But the front loading thing is the most interesting part.
What do you mean?
They were very plugged into how the rules were going to change, and the rules changed this year or before last year, and they front loaded a lot of their NIL payments. Like, hey, we're going to pay this guy. It's going to be $12 million for 4 years, but we're going to give you 10 of it up front. Basically, they probably make you somehow. I'm sure there's an escrow involved, but
Well, the dudes running their NIL are really sharp. They've made so much money in their private lives. They by hustling their ass off, and so it just sort of they copy and paste. It's a lot of kind of really smart people. Like, hold on, here's the market's got some holes here. Let's go exploit it really quickly. And they didn't mess around. That's how they built that defense. And then the Blanchard, the GM guy, he killed it. He absolutely killed it.
it's like women's softball. That's true. They did load up.
Yeah.
Well, their partner, that's the partner's wife. That she played softball out there.
Oh, I didn't know she was into softball.
Yeah.
But the GM dude, he's just like a former poster.
Yeah.
He's like a Rivals poster.
From like Beaumont, and he was just like hustling kids out of the Golden Triangles. Like, yo, man, you ought to come check out this tackle, check out this receiver, check
Did you
whatever.
know that, Dan? Tex GM, yeah, I'm sure he played like in high school, but he was just a guy that was hustling kind of the recruiting circuit, writing about it and posting on Rivals, and ended up the GM at Tech. And turned down, I think,
Baylor.
like
He
$1
started
million or something
from
from
Notre
Notre
Dame.
Dame this year.
Baylor first, I guess. I don't know who the Baylor
he was
connection
like,
was.
he's a Tech guy.
Yeah. I mean, I think he's from Texas.
No,
but-
he's from the Golden Triangle, like Beaumont area, and somebody went and hired, I guess maybe Matt Rule or Joey. Somebody got him at Baylor. He got onto the Baylor staff somehow. He was like, "Yo, I got these kids. Take a look at them."
Is this
And
Panini
then,
making
no,
them
it was
sign
fresher.
this?
It was like the last 4 or 5 years or whatever. Anyway, and then he came with Joey. Joey McGuire was like, "Yo, you're my dog. Like you're the sauce," and he has been every day.
I still want to try to book that Indian guy, Blake, the GM.
Now at Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
Yeah. With
He's
Eric
like
Morris.
27, 28.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Did he come from SMU? Was an undergrad at SMU and like student did it or
Houston.
Yeah.
With maybe
Who would that been?
somebody.
With? Yeah. Before Fritz.
and the college game turned into a young man's
maybe
game.
Maybe
quick.
Holgerson. That sounds right.
I forgot Mike LaFleur's in Arizona.
Are these guys really going running back?
I think so.
That would be terrible.
All right, Dan. You're
I know,
hanging
but
out
man,
with this girl.
There's a lot of steam on that front.
And she's like, hey, I'd like to go down to the draft. And you're
Have you done worse
sort of still
with a
in.
girl?
And it's like right at whatever your line of you're 50-50 on whether you do it or not. So it's like, let's just make it even. And then she puts the big hat on.
Now I'm in.
Like I just saw a girl with a big Cardinals hat. It's just
keep it on.
Yeah, I tell her to wear it.
Keep it
You know
on.
what I mean?
Yeah. I have a little picks pool. Did you get invited to that, Blake? You just didn't want to do it?
Yeah, I didn't.
I don't usually do stuff like this. I don't know why I even responded.
I'm in too much stuff.
Y'all both are.
Yeah, I'm trying to weed out stuff. That's why I didn't do that picks pool. That's why I gave my fantasy baseball team to Blake, and he's in last place. Now the whole league thinks I suck.
We're not in last.
I thought we were.
No.
Last rankings I saw, we were in last.
Can I ask you a question about Joel Klatt? How did that whole thing initiate? Who contacted who about putting him on air?
There's a dude who worked at Fox. He had a funny name, right? Super cool dude, but he worked at Fox and he knew Bob. Maybe he was from Wisconsin, and somehow he knew Joel. And Joel was just Joel did radio, and then he was trying to get into the game, and we got him very cheap, very, very cheap. Nobody really knew who he was when he started on Bad Radio. It was I wouldn't say it was like instrumental or anything like that, but his name blew up in DFW like pretty quickly on that show.
Well, he makes reference. That kid from UT blasted him in the game. Like whatever the Big 12 championship.
Which Derek Johnson, I think. No? I was there. It was
The Arizona Cardinals select Jeremiah Love.
Wow.
Running back, Notre Dame.
Damn.
James Conner, Tyler Algier, Trey Benson.
You just have to do so much.
Jeremiah.
You have to do so
Mari
much to
DiMarcardo,
get
is he
value
still
out
there?
Yeah,
of
it might
that.
be. And they paid Connor, too, at his age.
Somebody pointed
they gave him
out
another contract.
Tyler Algier had to sit behind Bijan, and now he's signed in Arizona thinking,
Well,
yeah, I'm the guy.
They'll certainly deal. You know, I don't know that that's like a market you really want to get in, though, like offloading running backs.
Yeah.
What are you going to get for that? And you just you have to do
Older
so
running backs,
much
too.
with running backs to make this worth it, right? Like if you can make him Christian McCaffrey.
Well, I mean,
But you have 2 or 3 other
Genty
guys.
last year, he wasn't this high, right? Or was he?
He was 6.
Yeah, he was
6 or
close.
7,
Yeah.
Man, yeah, that's
Wow.
I'm glad it's not me. I've been here.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Because now the problem is you just have to like tailor everything to making this work. Everything becomes like a cognitive, like we gotta make this work. We gotta make this work. Don't love it, but also don't care because I don't have to defend the Cardinals because of Cliff anymore, or even Kyler.
It feels more like a sell ticket pick.
Yeah.
Like Zeke, I feel like every year removed, the Zeke is like one of the best picks the Cowboys have made in 25 years. Because they were actually prepared. There was a plug and play. Like everything was Romo was still healthy. All the receivers, the whole offense was ready. And
At
like
the line,
Zeke,
right.
that whole rookie year, I mean, Romo gets hurt, Dak comes in. Like they were able to go because like the whole thing was ready to roll. Like
If you had told me the day they drafted him, they'll never extend him, then I would have been on board. But I knew the second they drafted him.
Well, I mean, even when they drafted him, you said you don't want to draft someone that you're not going to extend.
Right, but they were always. But to his point, I mean, if you're good,
Right,
it was
if you
for
are
Romo.
if you're a fully assembled team and
This
you're
guy's
a
gonna
running back
he's gonna
away,
be getting met in the backfield.
100%. If somebody had jumped up that was just a running back away and like a Super Bowl contender, like I would have loved if the Rams come out of nowhere like, yo, we want Jeremiah Love. Like that's where you grab him. Cardinals, come on, man. They're like the Jets. They're always picking up here because they don't do shit right. Like they just doesn't make sense, man. Yeah, he's the best player, but you don't have a program for him. You don't.
Right.
I don't know, but you can hug and dap up.
We got our guy.
Yeah, we're about to derail another young talent. Yeah.
What I wanted to say is like the Browns once had a real high pick, and it was Adrian Peterson or Joe Thomas. Now, they made the right choice,
Absolutely did.
and then they still were a terrible team. So that didn't mean
Right.
everything else is going to go right. But
Right.
I think they made the right choice, right? Or would you have rather had? Would Adrian Peterson have been as good in Cleveland?
No, it wouldn't have been like the offensive
Who were
line.
they?
That is high school, hopefully.
Oh, yes. God.
Had him at 12. I love that.
Yeah.
That's a bunch of clavicular subscribers if I ever saw them.
Where's Rudy?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. If you can,
Do you think he hates Rudy?
see how they can get to 9, it's going to be down.
Let's find out. Laura Rutledge.
I mean Casey's
Well, Rutledge
Do you
is
hate
a
her?
queen.
She's great.
Have you always dreamed of being an Arizona Cardinal?
Was she the one with Herbert, though?
No.
Yes.
She got mad at Herbert?
Oh, I thought you said like
get
with
mad.
dating. Like
That was not even her fault.
It was
Answer
not
my
her.
That was
question.
everyone else's fault.
I'm entitled to a question.
Oh.
That was Yvonne Grunt's fault at all. You know what I mean? She didn't ask everyone to defend her.
Yeah.
Yeah, Herbert could take a step as well.
If there's
Have
really a
little more
problem,
charisma.
PR needs to step in that case. And no, he's not going to do it.
I guess I was mad at just the reaction.
Yeah.
I would love. I just think they're both raw. Yeah. But I would love. No, at 29 though, that's it.
Did you misspell Steve Beuerlein's name in his tweet? Or is that how you spell it?
That was totally
No.
wrong.
No, yeah.
There's
it's
an E
not-
on the end. There's no E on the end.
Yeah, and it's not L-I-N-E at the end. It's
L-E-I-N.
L-E-I-N, yeah.
Really?
Took a screen grab because I was like, is this a bit? I was going to ask.
Yeah,
Let's ask him later.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
So I've been.
Yep. Lein.
I guess you don't have to know his.
I guess you never saw his name on a
I thought I
jersey
nailed it
playing a
'cause I got
game
the
like we had
EUE.
to.
Is it an EUE? I didn't even think it was a
Yeah.
EUE.
Euerlein.
Come up on the Uber drive.
How to spell his name? No.
Yeah, you picked him up, right?
Yeah, you didn't have to hold his sign out in front of the hotel, like
when he
Little
lands
hat.
when he lands at the airport, Mr. Beuerlein.
QB2.
driving Miss Daisy hat.
The pom poms are much.
And that's what they are.
Tighten up, John.
Then you have the dot.
Is Steve Beuerlein joining us today?
If he can get it downloaded on his phone.
Oh boy.
What
Oh
does that
boy.
mean?
Oh boy.
So it means no.
So can Steve Beuerlein figure out
I
StreamYard?
thought you said his girlfriend was younger. She can't help a little
Yeah.
bit. She can't.
She will definitely have
There
to
is
help.
no doubt she will be involved.
Over 40.
That's what I
No.
said earlier.
Quarterback for life. I see you, Steve.
Blake knows. Blake has heard the FaceTime conversations in the car.
Yeah.
About like clay ice cream or you don't want to be out here type stuff.
Led the NFL in passing yardage one year, 1999. How about that?
Panther.
And
Titans-
unlike Joe Ferguson,
I'm late.
Titans select Carnell Tate.
Whoa! Didn't mean to pop that.
Nice.
Whoa!
Wow.
why is that surprising?
Tyson next.
It's early for him.
I mean, Dan, to your point, I think you made it early in the week. Then all we can go off is the mock
That Ryan
drafts
Day.
that you consume, and nobody had this. Everyone thinks Robert Saleh and defense, and whether that's Sonny Styles or and Arvell Reese is still out there.
What if thought Jets later?
He wasn't even, most people's. He was between 2 and 3 for receivers,
Yeah,
I want Dominic's take on this now. No, you were. I wanted to hear your take. You're to the resident. I want to defer to the resident.
Oh, this is way early for him. He's not I don't think he's the best wideout in the class, and he's great. I love him. He's a really good player. But I did not see this happening at 4. This is not a number 4 pick in the draft.
Did you like Boston better? Who was it?
You like Tyson better, Dominic?
Tyson,
yes.
Jordan Tyson.
Yeah, Jordan Tyson's the number 1, hands down. And it's not even close, to be honest. The injury thing, this year, if this happens his sophomore year or something, then he would be going here probably at this number 4 spot. It's one of those things that's so stupid. The timing of your injury really shouldn't matter. It's like he's not injured going forward. He was injured in the past. So, do you want a player going forward, or do you want a player from the past? Like, no, I want whoever he's going to be going forward. He already got hurt, so now he's healthy. You take the best guy going forward, and he's the best guy going forward. Jordan Tyson is a absolute dog. Who's
the other receiver in Tennessee now? Who is taking a lineup opposite?
You've got Wan'Dale Robinson, Calvin Ridley.
Yeah, Ridley.
I mean, for the last couple of years, he's been splitting the field with Jeremiah Smith. So, I just contextually, is that? I don't know if that stacks. Like he was able to get open because he had Jeremiah Smith on the other side of the field.
What's that other receiver they had? Nico or?
Yeah, he'll go. Lemon will go probably in the Jets spot. The Jets have 2, right? And is it 16? Is the second one? Yeah, he'll go somewhere. He's great. Yeah, he's great.
On the timing of injury thing, and I don't know enough about Jordan Tyson. Jordan Tyson's injury, but
Tennessee or something.
That's the tricky thing about. Obviously the documentary Draft Day drove this home. Like if you draft a guy, I mean, in theory, Dominic's right. If you've had an injury, let's go with the Leon Lett theory. Like now, every day you're further away from that injury. But if you get hurt again, everyone's like, well, did you not see the obvious signs here that this guy was injury prone?
It's been multiple games every year, unfortunately, for Tyson.
Yeah, and I think the thing that I'm sure they look at this. I'm not like I'm smarter than these teams, but the
That's what
injury.
I think actually,
you have to look
people
at
are.
the injury though. Like it's
Yeah.
a hamstring. Like what wide receiver doesn't have a hamstring? I don't know a guy who's played wide out that hasn't had a hamstring. We sprint for a living. The hamstring's going to go. They're tightly wound athletes that sprint every single day, somewhere between 5 and 10,000, yards. So you're going to have a hamstring, and he had it, and that's what cut his season short. But it was his last season, and so it just happened to happen at a bad time. Even if that happened to start the season, and then he plays the last 5 games, and he plays at the level that we've all seen him play at, he's guaranteed going top 5, in this draft. That's my opinion. So I don't think I just think I get really frustrated with teams that they overweigh the injury history. They call it an injury history if it happens closer to the draft, when that injury could have happened his freshman season, while he was at Colorado and none of us knew his name, and we wouldn't say that he's an oft injured or an injured player. We would just say, we wouldn't say anything. We'd say he's a top 5 pick. So
exactly what happened to Jackson. He got hurt his 3rd year, and then he fell all the way to 20, but still, he was the first receiver, but he was 20th. And if he wasn't hurt, he would have been a top. And he's never been hurt before, and he hadn't been hurt since. But he was hurt that year, that 1 year that you're talking about.
Yeah, and I'll say this too, and this is why you can't really go wrong here. I don't think Ohio State receivers that are coached by Brian Hartline are absolutely phenomenal football players. He's by far the best wide receiver coach. In the whoever's second is so far behind him, it's not even close. Like he's in a tier on his own. So I don't blame, anybody who takes a Hartline receiver is never going to, I don't want to say never, but you're very likely going to get at the very least, you're going to get somebody that knows how to play the position. He knows ball. And so at least you just made your team smarter, and, you made your room, have a higher IQ, which, your locker room having a high IQ, that some coaches or some systems might value that more than others.
We don't have to wait on the TV. We don't have to wait because we're not on the air. Arvell Reese at 5 to the Giants, and Mansour Delane, the corner out of LSU.
Why are you ruining it?
What do you mean ruining it?
Jake out here spoiling picks. Damn.
Yeah.
Who cares, right?
Well, we're watching it.
Yeah.
So if the Cowboys make a trade, are we gonna?
We're just announce the trade, but
they don't need to trade now. They're going to get one of their guys.
Well, here's the thing:
these guys keep sliding.
The trade is Kansas City moved up with Cleveland.
Kansas
City
moved up?
Yeah,
to 6,
and they
wanted Delane. They traded McDuffie,
right?
So interesting.
And we don't know what that does to 9. I don't know if Cleveland picked up 9 or what's involved there.
Well, let's bring someone else into this conversation because Blake says Steve Beuerlein.
Oh,
wow!
Blake has figured out the link, and we welcome Steve Beuerlein.
Yes.
Steve Beuerlein.
What's up, man?
What an honor.
SB.
Wearing my colors right here.
It's Blake's girlfriend during the football season.
Yeah.
Oh yes, on the sleeve too.
We're buddies.
These
On the
guys
sleeve too. I put it on just for the occasion. Yeah.
drive to the games together. Steve Beuerlein, I was going to ask you this. So you were in the 1987 draft. When Amon-Ra St. Brown was like the whatever wide receiver, he could name all of the wide receivers that were drafted before him. Can you name all of the quarterbacks who went in the 4 rounds before you were finally picked by the Los Angeles Raiders?
I can name a bunch of them.
All right.
Oh, by the way, I'm 61 years old, so I've lost a few more brain cells over the years than Amon-Ra St. Brown. But I can name. I know all the first round guys. We had Vinny Testaverde went first, and then I think the next quarterback. You got the information in front of you. You're going to be able to fact check me on this?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, I think the next. This will be one that'll blow you guys away. Was a guy by the name of Kelly Stauffer.
You are correct.
Out of Colorado State. He now does a lot of radio on ESPN Radio, I think.
I catch him on late night Saturdays.
Yeah.
He's great.
What's that?
He's great. He does color commentator. I catch him on like Saturday nights. He might even
Yeah.
do like he used to be some color for Maction maybe, like your Tuesday
Yeah,
Wednesdays
for
early.
sure, for
He's
sure.
great. No, he's great though. I never knew he was.
Yeah, he does a good job. Yeah.
Passed on to his
And then we had, I think it was Chris Miller.
Correct.
I don't want to hear that.
Chris Miller out of Oregon. You know, he had a nice little run with the Falcons. And
Hold on a second, Steve. We're going to get this pick.
yeah, get it.
Lavelle Reese, linebacker from the Ohio State University.
All right.
Lavelle Reese.
Settle down.
Okay.
How does that check out with your mock draft, Steve?
Well, believe it or not, I've had a little too much going on. I don't have a mock draft going.
It lines up to my big board exactly.
I'm sure it does, Dan.
Yeah. And then the last quarterback in the first round that year, can you remember?
Yeah, Jim Harbaugh.
Jim Harbaugh.
Wow.
Yeah.
In the same
Yeah,
draft.
Jim Harbaugh. And I think there was 4 in the first round.
That's right. You got them all, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris Miller was around 13 or something, I think. 13 or 14. And then Harbaugh was at like 26. And then Cody Carlson was either the first or second pick in the second round, I think, by the Houston Oilers. And he came in there to replace Warren Moon eventually. And then there are a few other guys that I can't remember that were. It might have been Mark Vlasic, and one of the guy that was drafted just before me in the 4th round was Rich Gannon.
I was going to say, that's a hell of a 4th round.
Wow.
For
MVP.
MVP.
Between Rich Gannon and I, we both played 17 years in the league.
Man.
4th round draft choices. So it was a pretty good class all the way around when you think about, other than Kelly Stauffer, the other guys all played, had pretty good runs.
Looks like Arvell Reese has head depth problems with that hat there, Clayton.
What city do you think you guys will be in when he ends Dak's career?
Okay.
Blake doesn't want to go to Puerto Rico or wherever you guys are going. Where are you guys going this year?
Dude, have a little respect.
Rio, right?
Where are you going?
Rio.
Brazil? All right.
I think.
Dan just calls it down there.
Yeah, it's south. It's all the stuff is the same.
Not even the same language.
Hey, Blake, are they gonna step up and cover us for that, or
I don't know.
Steve, they
we
better
gonna
get
have
us
to come
seats
out
on
of
the
pocket?
charter for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Blake will be on the charter. I know that.
I know.
I'll probably have to get myself to Dallas. That would probably make sense. Are you guys all in Dallas right now?
We are.
Okay. All right. I'm actually at Notre Dame, believe it or not. I'm at Notre Dame.
Why?
Spring game.
So, yeah, the spring game's on Saturday. There's a few other activities that I'm here for. Mike Golick is having his annual tournament here, big charity tournament for the Golick Family Foundation. A lot of guys come back for that. And Marcus Freeman has done a great job here with reconnecting with all the former football players. He invites all of us to come back. They call it now Legacy Weekend. And so
Nice.
all of the former players, anybody that ever played that ever wore the uniform, whether you were an impact player or not, everybody's invited.
Look, we were all going to get there.
What do you think of Rudy?
Rudy's the only one that's not invited. He's made so much freaking money off of Notre Dame.
So you realize Rudy sucks, right? You're right there with us?
I'll tell you what, it pisses off all the guys that played with him. They all get so pissed off talking about it. They're like, "Are you freaking kidding me?" This guy. Some of the stories are somewhat true.
Yeah, sure.
But most of it is, Hollywood and Rudy kind of pumping it up himself, and he's not a real popular guy around here, believe it or not. So.
Excellent. I love hearing that. No, because we met him and he's kind of an a-hole. So.
Oh, he really is.
Yeah.
He really is.
Yeah. So. What did
I hope
the Browns?
I didn't make anybody in that room cry because they love Rudy that much.
No, we're all with you, Steve.
Yeah.
We're all Rudy truthers here.
Yeah, it is what it is. So.
Well, your boy Love went at number 3.
Where were you when you got drafted?
That's why I'm wearing the colors, man. I put it on. I thought that he might make it. The Giants. A lot of people were saying might make a move on him at 5, but I didn't think he'd go before 5. But I'll tell you what, he's a hell of a player. He's the real deal, and the thing that I love about him is that when you watch him, he reminds me a lot of Marcus Allen in how his body control and the way that he can avoid taking direct hits.
Hold on, we got the pick.
NFL draft.
Here we go. Can you hear that?
City Chiefs select
Yeah, I can see it too.
Mansour Delane. Defensive back, LSU.
Is that obvious? Like, that's why they traded up? You guys knew that was coming?
No,
not necessarily, but I mean, it makes sense for them.
I think you would have been there at 9, though. I did.
Okay. Steve, where were you when you got drafted? Were you at home? Did you get a call? How does that all work?
Back in 1987,
This is Saturday and Sunday draft?
The coverage wasn't quite the same. Our cell phones didn't work very well. I was at a buddy's house on Notre Dame Avenue, literally right down the street from where I am right now. And they had, I think, 3 rounds of coverage at that time. And I didn't expect to go in the first 3 rounds. I had kind of worked my way up to be projected somewhere between the 3rd and 5th round. Coming off my junior year, I had a really bad junior year. Blake knows the whole story. I really should have been playing that year. Should have been redshirted, but they kind of made me play. Jerry Faust, and my stock went way down. And when Lou Holtz came in that year, my senior year, he let me play, and I got myself back in shape and was able to move up into being a 3rd to 5th round draft choice. I ended up going in the 4th round. So I got a phone call from the LA Raiders. I was going home. Is that next pick in already?
Not yet.
You got time.
Delane's on the stage now with Goodell.
Okay, that's Delane. Okay. Yeah. So, I went up and took a nap upstairs, and about an hour and a half later, the Raiders called me and told me that I was going to be heading out to LA. I didn't even really know that they were thinking about me. I was kind of surprised by it, and ended up being great. My second year in the league, 88, Mike Shanahan came in and named me the starter going into that season, and I really thought it was going to be a good situation. But the problem was that Al Davis didn't think that I was ready. He wanted to make a trade for Jay Schrader, and it became a power struggle then between Al Davis and Mike Shanahan. Davis wanted Schrader, Shanahan wanted me, and who won that battle. So Mike Shanahan got fired 4 games into his second season. So
that doesn't help.
No, it didn't help me. And, but then I got, after the following year, after my 4th year, the 1990 seasons, when I got traded to Dallas. So everything kind of worked out from that standpoint.
Any hot takes on this Diana Rossini situation?
Oh my God. I couldn't believe it. I've been a little bit out of touch the last couple of days. I did not realize that all of that shit had come out. That it had all been exposed like that. And I guess more came out today, right?
There's more pictures. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, more pictures. I haven't had a chance to really research it.
He's going to counseling.
Some, commitments all day and out. He's going into counseling now, right?
Yeah. But just to miss day 3 of the draft, Steve,
which is when most of their picks are, I think.
Yeah, right.
Said he's going with his wife and kids.
Yeah.
Kids don't want to talk to him about this.
Yes.
Steve, you should have gotten into coaching, apparently.
Yeah. All the tail you can get.
I'm not gonna unpack why you said that.
You're stuck with Blake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say let Vrabel and Rossini live. What's the problem?
Which spouse hired that PR? Has that come out yet?
But it's amazing that, yes, a slow drip of pictures, though. It's like every day.
Right.
Well, here's a couple more. Here, go ahead and deny this, too.
Yeah,
okay, because we'll just have
right.
a few more pictures tomorrow.
His first defense was trash. using laughable in your first offense, like guilty, bro.
Right.
Done.
Yeah.
It's over.
You got to
What are
try. You got to
doing?
start with denying.
No, you can't just be a jarhead and talk down to people. Like,
Yeah, that's
you're
true.
laughable. You idiots. If you're going to believe shit like that, you're an idiot.
We
Like,
probably have the resources
bro.
to check the tape on how many people who call it laughable were lying. I
100%.
feel like
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
got to
It's
be
like it was 100%
95%.
a ding.
I'm
Like, it
thinking
says-
about times I've said it. I was lying.
100%. I just as soon as I saw laugh, I was like, dude, his wife. I suspect that it's Rossini's husband. I think he wants to. I think he wants out, but he wants to make sure he's not paying for it. So this is his way. Like, yo,
I like that.
Interesting. Yeah,
she
laughable
started
is-
making some
yeah,
money. She's
yeah.
been doing well the last couple of years. So it's like, yo,
She's been just freaking dissing him for
Yes.
Covered that, right?
for
Oh, yeah.
forever.
Oh yeah.
I mean, how does he let that go on? How does he let her talk about him like that?
Well,
Some
Steve,
guys,
maybe he's into that.
I was gonna say Dan likes it.
Yeah.
26th NFL Draft. The Washington Commanders select Sonny Styles.
Oh, damn it.
Linebacker, Ohio
Yeah.
State.
Yep.
Too much sense.
Yep. Can see that.
Yeah.
Is he the one that'll end Dak's career?
I mean, he's a sideline to sideline. You know, if you're
He
talking,
is.
if we talk,
He is.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
LeVar from years past.
So what are you guys
Bane?
thinking? What are you guys thinking the Cowboys should be looking for? I mean, that would have been nice if he would have slid a little bit more. But what are you guys thinking?
I'm afraid if Tyson falls to him, they're going to grab him and try to trade Pickens.
Oh, you think really? Well, I mean, I could see that, but I mean, I think we got to use both those picks on defense, man.
I think the smart person would.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of impact players that are going to be available at both spots.
What are you going to get for
like-
Pickens if you did that?
No, let's not even talk about that.
I mean, could you even get a second?
Here's
Dude,
what we need.
Hollywood
Here's
Brown
what we need
got
to
a
have
first
happen.
a couple years ago.
I know, but everybody will know you have to trade Pickens.
Okay, so to Dominic's point, Reuben Bain is probably your best. Reuben Bain and Caleb Downs are your two best players left available. The Saints are on the clock. Up next will be the Chiefs. You could see the Chiefs taking a tackle. Oh, excuse me, the Browns taking a tackle.
Mm-hmm. Right.
They always make the solid pick.
Well, I mean,
I know.
You brought up Joe Thomas.
So then you've got the Giants and the Dolphins.
And the Dolphins will take anything.
I mean, I would.
Dolphins would take anything.
I think Caleb Downs is the very best football player.
Man, I would be
in the entire.
over
Like,
the
he's the most like
over the moon. if
Day
they could get out
one,
of here.
plug him in. Like he's going to be good for 10 to 12 years. Like he walked in as a true freshman at Alabama, and like that was Saban's last year. And Saban's like, "Yo, that's the dude." Everybody on the defense was like, "That's the dude."
Right.
I like Thieneman.
I love that kid too.
Yeah, so I'd be thrilled there. But boy,
I would hope like Thieneman would be at 20 available still then. I love that kid. I liked him when he was still at Purdue.
Yeah, I mean,
watched him at
I think he might be available at 20. If they could find a way to get, I don't know whether you go with like Malachi Lawrence or you guys. Who was just picked? Was that was
Sonny
Styles?
Is
Yeah.
Bane is still out there, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I find it interesting. ESPN had a piece today, that last mock draft with Intel. And, Steve, at this time of year, it's all about the smoke screens and what do teams really want out there. But it was just a little throwaway line. I forgot if it was Jeremy Fowler or one of those ESPN insiders. But that the Cowboys are not into Reuben Bain. And they are much more into Malachi Lawrence, that they're linked to them. And obviously we're talking about 20 there. Bain obviously would be in play at 12. I just found that really interesting, and whether that's the short arms thing or something else, just hadn't read that until today.
Steve, I don't know if we introduced everybody. This is obviously Ted. You know Ted. That's John
Right.
Hampton. Jake was the guy in the crowd at your Last with Legends night who had an issue with your set.
I don't think.
Steve has got an even tighter 5 at this point.
I got a bone to pick with you.
That's fair, but I think I was saying that I was critical of it is not fair. I was impressed, but you were, if we're being frank, the only white guy on stage, and people
Yes,
started kicking
I
around.
was.
And I've never been where you were that night. So when the crowd
but
started,
I mean, I remember the situation really well, and it was very comfortable. I mean, I wasn't.
No, you
I
weren't
didn't
bad.
feel awkward at all. It was a very comfortable situation. I thought the way I was kind of having fun with that whole situation, I thought it was received very well.
I thought you'd follow it up with a national tour.
Okay.
I thought it was comfortable. It was kind of a weird setup where they.
Oh, it was a goofy. The whole thing is just
overwritten,
kind of embarrassing to be honest. But they were paying us, so I was like, okay, I'll go home.
What'd you get paid for that? What does that get you? $1,000?
Probably
like $2,500.
Oh, okay, nice.
You'll
get up for that.
Let me tell you what is very. Steve, I'm a guy who I might like a woman older than me, perhaps, right? I'm 40. You go to the NFL charity events, there are a lot of women in the range I'm after that, maybe retired cheerleaders or retired communications people. Very, very, very plentiful in that regard, Dan.
Okay.
Cells.
At all of the NFL Hall of Fame events.
Yeah?
Not just the players.
It's like the Hooters manager.
Yeah, you get the cream of the crop.
Yeah.
It's a good spot.
They used to be, in that thing. Want to mention, once again, Cane Rosso.
Man, I need to eat.
We love us some Cane Rosso. They got the wood-burning oven. And if you want that wood-burning oven, you know how you got to drive to Cane Rosso and stuff and then park and sit? What if you had it come to you? That's what we did today. Cane Rosso's Pilf Catering, DFW Pizza, and Smash Burger Catering, 214-702-8370. We have a wood-burning oven in my driveway right now, and it's out there, and we can walk down there, go ahead and order a pizza. You'll have it in less than 3 minutes. That's the wood-burning oven just cooks it so quickly.
Steve is very interested.
Yeah.
Is Cane Rosa, is that a name of somebody, or is that the name of a restaurant?
The name of the restaurant, yeah.
Okay, who is the owner in there?
The owner is not in that. That's not his name. No, you can make fun of the name if you want.
No, let's talk to him, Blake. We should try to set up something maybe before one of the home games next year.
Okay.
On Saturday or something before the home game, we could do a little, whether it's a charity type thing or just a big party. We should try to put something together.
I'll pick you up and we'll go to Cane Rosso.
That'd be
the best
great.
pizza in town.
We'll get a lot of people out there.
Or they can bring the wood-burning oven to us somewhere. And have
there
a
you
little
go.
party
That's even
somewhere.
better.
Steve, they've got a
Bring it to
spot.
Steve's Hotel.
Steve, they've got a spot there at the Star.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, do
Which is
they?
really cool, yeah. Yep.
Okay.
And
So
among
Blake,
many
next
locations.
season, Blake, you need to swing by there and pick up a couple pizzas.
Yeah.
For Steve.
Right.
Come on, Blake.
Why don't you help out Steve Beuerlein?
I can't believe you didn't think to get him a pizza.
Sorry.
Been with him a
Sorry
year.
about
Haven't even
Blake,
told him about
Steve.
Cane Rosa.
No, let me tell you something. Blake is very solid in my book, man.
He's a
I'm not going to
7.
jump on I'm not going to pile on Blake with all you guys right now.
Didn't he make you wear a tie to the last game or something?
It was
No,
Thanksgiving.
I don't get to hang out with Blake as much as you guys do, though, because you guys see him a lot more, with his hair down a little bit more than I do. I'm always
Right. You
he's
wouldn't
always
like him
in his-
if you had to hang out with him. He's all like, yes, sir,
Yeah.
Mr. Beuerlein. I love you, sir. I remember when you were a
Steve,
quarterback.
we got to go back to the press box.
How many days a week do you watch them, Steve? Live?
Never.
Zero.
He's got shit going on.
That's a good
I've got
call.
other things going on, man. What is who you coming up with the next pick right now?
Yep.
Yeah.
The
Who's
pick
this,
is in
the
for the
Saints?
Saints. Oh, what bit are they doing here?
And Steve, I know you got to run, so just drop whenever you need to.
Victims that got cancer.
All right, yeah, I got to cut out here
Shut
really
up.
quick.
It's the
Katrina cancer.
Katrina bomb.
All right, here's Vic.
In the 2026 NFL Draft, the New Orleans Saints select
Saints.
Jordan Tyson.
Oh, there he goes.
There he goes. That eliminates that
Jen,
possibility.
good. That's
right
good.
there.
Down sliding another.
That's good for the Cowboys,
That's
right?
good
Yeah.
for the Cowboys.
Saints, that sounds
Yeah.
like
One,
a
they
slur.
can't draft him. And
That's a blessing. That's right. They can't draft him, so
yeah.
they can't.
Slancha, the Irish cheers. Not
Is that what
quite.
that is?
Yes.
I like that.
All right, Steve, we can let you go.
Well, if you got
There's
to
an
roll,
honor,
Yeah.
we
Steve.
thank the
Thanks,
great
man.
Steve
Beuerlein.
Beuerlein.
All right, fellas.
Boy,
What a
Good
guy.
seeing you. You guys take care. Have fun.
Thanks, man. F. Rudy.
Go Irish.
enjoy some steak and
That's
Snickers,
right.
F.
Steve.
Rudy. All right. There he goes. The great Steve Beuerlein. That's
He
awesome.
had no idea I was here with you, by the way.
No.
No,
he
he
had
has no idea you were sitting
doesn't-
right
He had
next to him
no
the
idea.
whole
Doesn't
time.
remember who you are.
He
gentle
has
here. I'm gonna
no
pee,
idea
Blake.
who I am. We only did 12 games together last year, Steve.
Do you guys
Okay.
text, you and him?
Very
No, not
rare-
you.
Very rarely.
Ted.
No, Blake's his guy. He has no idea who
Has
I
he-
am.
Yeah, and we
He
wouldn't
never
have
picked him
any of
up,
this.
ever
if
offered-
Ted
has he
asked
asked
you.
But again,
Is he
I'm
going
not
picking up
Uberline.
Is he gone?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, for the first game, he called Ted Tom or something.
Yes. Yep.
Sorry.
And Blake had to get in his ear and tell him. And Steve,
it's Ted. It's
listen,
Ted.
To his credit, Steve apologized at the next break.
Hey, he's got a
It
lot
was like
going
it's
on.
no big deal, but I didn't call him Scott or something.
Stuff.
No,
That's because you're too classy.
I enjoyed working with Steve
Performative.
last year.
Performative.
Stop. Oh boy, Jordan Tyson is so happy to be a Saint.
Ted, you have to bring up something from tonight
Whoa.
during your first game just to
Yes.
see if it jogs his
Oh,
memory.
I know. He's not gonna. It's not gonna click.
Hey,
Do you
Dom, I
think
gotta-
they would look at this and
Man, he's
say,
got
I want to
tears.
rescind this? Like after
Man.
the way he's acting?
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Dude,
It
good
just
for
means
him.
a lot. Yeah, it means.
Alan Eagle, man. Good for him.
All right, I was going to ask Dom. So he went to 3 high schools and then how many colleges?
Yeah, Colorado and Arizona State, right?
And okay,
Or was there a third?
I think I just know there were 3 high schools. It was the Catholic school in Plano, then Frisco,
Right, and he finished up at Allen.
and then he finished at Allen.
yeah.
I'm just curious. And he's had
Yeah, let's
3. They just said he's had ACL and MCL 3 different times, not just one. Like
Right.
It's
Right.
the hamstring was this year, but there were 2.
Yeah,
big old-
Colorado the 1 year and Arizona State his last 3 years.
Athletic family. Damn.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Jalen with the Cavs.
So I do think that Pizza Oven will be here for a little bit longer, but if you want to go down and grab some more Cane
Man,
Rosso, anyone,
That'd be time for a little more honey
they
bastard.
will make a couple personal pizzas and leave them in the kitchen for us too. Of course, if you want a little Lone Star beer, the fridge is full of that as well. We got some Howe water.
Think Roger Goodell's uncomfortable with the tears during the hug.
A little bit.
Jordan, why are you crying?
I saw one of Clavicular's friends was saying that he cries so much he washes his hair with his tears.
I saw that
because it
clip.
makes his hair,
It's salty. Yes, I saw that clip. God, they're looks maxing all of us. We're getting looks mogged with tear hair. Tyler Shuck's very happy right now.
I was gonna say,
Chris Olave, Tyson.
I remember this time last year, somebody saying Shuck was going to be a better pro than college player. I think that's true. He had
Man,
a great
he showed
rookie.
something.
Yeah, like
he showed a lot late in the year.
He was accurate as hell. Like that's the number one. And he's athletic.
And I know he's old as hell, but
Yes.
yeah, he showed something.
Now he's got a weapon that's
off
the chain.
Oh, that was quick from
Dan.
the
What are your
Browns.
insiders telling you, Dan?
Yes.
Bo Callahan.
Cleveland.
They traded all of their first round picks.
Right.
And next year's and the year
next
after.
year's second round.
I've been to Cleveland once, Dan, and when we landed, we were going to South, and when I saw Beret, I was like, "Oh, that's where
Can't
the
have
Browns
one.
headquarters are," and it was crickets. Like nobody reacted at all. I was like, "Never mind." And Lou Groza Boulevard or Lou Groza, something. The exit's Lou Groza. Just complete silence.
That's sad.
See, everyone,
Never mind. Never mind.
everyone back there has the picks. I
we
know, but then
behind?
they said no.
I thought
no,
you were
no.
getting hazed last year for repping, like saying the picks prior. People were getting mad.
Oh no, sorry.
Back where? Back in the back row in this room.
2026
Yeah.
Draft.
I mean, we have. You can get the next 2 picks now.
Spencer Fano.
Spencer.
All I'm going to
Fano.
say is
Something
things are
called
looking
that.
very good.
Yes.
Really, really good. It'd
Well,
be
this
hard.
guy's at his
It
own
would be
house, too.
hard
Is that
to
all
mess
right?
this up. Don't go Ruben Bain though.
It's a big Islander.
You don't want Bain?
I mean, I just feel if you look at their roster and you feel okay about Ezeraku, you've got Gary, you've got a little bit of rotational help. It's just been so long. I mean, obviously Downs could go off the board, but then I would still go.
If you get Thinneman, I don't even know how you say his name.
Thieneman.
Thieneman is what they've settled
If
on.
he's there at 20, then like that's the dream.
Right.
He ain't gonna be there at 20.
I know. So many mocks have the Vikings taking him, with Harrison Smith on
Yeah, I was gonna say
the
he's
back
the most,
end of
he's
his
the most
career.
Minnesota Viking draft pick.
You're
possible.
right. Another.
Just right in.
But the
When the
player
ball guy
from the
loves taking
beginning
a
that
big
was
Islander first round.
the player that was
He's the
mocked
head
to
of the
them
table, Clayton.
from the beginning here the most was Jermod McCoy, the corner
Right.
out of
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Yes.
Coming off an injury.
Coming off an injury.
Didn't play last year. Yeah.
So that's still
Yeah.
probably the chalk. But man,
But man, the Giants might just take Downs right here.
I don't know. You got Kenyon Sadiq sitting right there.
Okay.
Let's leave it alone. I won't say it either until we maybe for the Cowboy pick. The only one that matters. Yeah, I mean you can always get it before the TV.
With the 10th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Francis Maui-Noah, tackle,
Nailed it.
Miami.
So he's got the Ulafala as well. So who is the top
No, the
Islander?
dad's
Clayton?
rocking the Ulafala.
Ah, okay.
He's the head of the table.
Ah, gotcha.
Tribal chief.
Ah, I see it now. Yes.
Let's promote Game Day Men's Health, too, one of our big sponsors. We focus on the Northwich and Hills location, honoring Jake, which is across from Birdville High School. You know where that is?
I do.
You ever play there?
Many times.
What do you think your combined stats are? All the games that you played at Birdville High School. Do they have a little thing there, like Cal Ripken's hermetically sealed locker
11 catches, 3 years.
for you? That's
Yep.
not bad.
I don't know.
How many blocks though?
You ever play
Solid.
there, John?
So,
Pancakes.
No, I think it's the Birdville Fine Arts. I think it was
Yeah.
built
you played,
after
you played at the Coliseum.
the old.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's where the road splits there. Richland and Halton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that
there was
the
a
state,
murder there recently.
Yes, yeah, terrible. A kid even. She was 4 or 5 years old.
Had a whole life in front of her. So, there are
Wow, bringing it down.
locations.
I just wanted to promote that Game Day
Back
Men's
to Game
Health.
Day Men's Health. That'll help you get rocked up after all that.
Well, he just that
Murder
guy,
suicide
he
over
wouldn't have
here.
been so depressed.
You'll be in
He
a
would have
good
had-
mood,
Yeah,
yeah.
he'd have been way better off.
Way better off.
Peptide therapy, the fastest growing new frontier in men's wellness, and Game Day Men's Health is all over that. So check out gameday.dumbzone.com.
Is the Birdville Stadium a WHL, just that name, the fact that Fine Arts is in the name of the stadium?
Yeah, and you want to talk about it at the time. We were like, what does this even mean? What are they
Right.
going to do there? They're going to do theater at the stadium?
Yeah. And they do, right? They
They
have
do.
a black box
Yeah.
theater that's there, yeah.
I hate to break up hilarity, but Dallas,
You have
I
another
believe,
Taylor Murder?
traded up to 11
Whoa.
One pick?
in
One
front
pick.
of Miami.
One pick.
Downs
They're
would
going
One
to get
pick?
Downs.
Do you know what's the
Downs
trade?
would be fun.
Damn.
It's got to be Downs then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, boys.
Yeah.
They're going to get Downs.
Super Bowl.
We did it.
see.
Like what they have to give up?
We got to pull
just
the
could not
audio.
wait.
20.
The, yes.
Seriously?
They completed.
Let's see here. Marcelo,
transformation.
The Dolphins reporter for ESPN says number 11 for number 12, 177, and 180.
Cool. This year.
Boys, take it all.
You guys like that?
Oh, my God.
To move up one
He's
pick?
got the best player in the draft.
Go ahead.
You got a safety. You got a nickel, a guy who can play anywhere. A force multiplier, the green dot.
We're going safety, green dot?
Damn, dude. What's going on?
I'll
yes,
take it.
Yes,
going on?
Dan,
I'll take it.
the safety green dot.
How rare is that?
Very. Nick Saban has said that he is the smartest safety that he's ever had.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he thought Minka Fitzpatrick was it until Caleb Downs. That's when he was like, those are 1 and 1A for him. And like Minka's been a fantastic pro.
So did he not go higher because of positional stuff they always talk about?
Yeah, that's certainly part of it.
Well, he didn't test crazy. He kind of tested like a normal safety, all-American safety, which is still obviously not bad. But that probably hurt him more than anything, which again is the stupidest thing ever, because if you just turn on football and he's the best football player, who cares?
Dude,
Fist pumps.
All right.
Fist pump. Oh, let's go,
Spalding
Skybo.
is in the middle.
Let's go, Skybo.
Shybo, yeah.
Shybo.
Sorry, Shybo. Excuse me.
How did Spalding get the middle seat?
Between Jerry and Steven.
Well,
Shybo made the pick.
They start fighting.
What is going on?
I guarantee they're going to rotate throughout the night, and the next 3 days they're going to rotate those.
Amazing.
Like they're all split up evenly.
Get some representation. Probably get the granddaughter.
You're saying
in there at
different
some point.
grandchildren get to sit between them?
They're just going to constantly rotate the same. Just a rotation.
So Jalen Thompson, who they just signed as a safety, is the highest paid safety they've ever had. By not obviously everybody's making more, but by percentage of the cap. Never had anybody make more. I mean, I'd probably have to go back to Darren Woodson, but this is the most they've paid for a safety in 30 years.
They
turned around and drafted one.
So,
but he'll play everywhere.
did Miami shop that around? Was someone else going to move ahead of Dallas to get Downs? Is that why they did that?
You'd have to think.
Maybe.
They at least made them
Maybe.
think they were.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Right.
Whoever the next, 17. Somebody who's already picked could come back and get him too.
Sure.
Right.
Bane is still there, yeah.
Which is,
Damn,
if
dude.
you look at the
this
last,
is the coolest Cowboys draft pick in a very
but
long
the last
time.
20 years of Cowboys football, they do not pay attention to the interior defensive line or safeties, right?
Yeah.
And now they're
yeah. They've not hired a, and I know we're going to make fun of them for this when we play Cowboy audio, because it has shades of Shoddy saying, hey, my coach staff probably going to get raided. But the way they're setting it up now, if Christian Parker were to get hired, it seems like they actually have coaches that are from, there's a system that perhaps they'll hire, like Zimmer, Eberflus, maybe even Dan Quinn. They're kind of transient. And do they have a system with them? Do they have guys? I don't know.
I'm going to sound like a homer. The SMU defensive coordinator that the Cowboys hired, that kid is he's a guru. Truth, like he's the future. He was going to get to the NFL at some point.
Pass rush specialist, or no? This is the.
I thought he's inside linebackers coach.
Yeah, he's a linebacker.
But I feel like the tech defensive coordinator is next, and like he's not going to try to be a college head coach. Like he's going guru level NFL and like get it because like there's a lot of young, really smart dudes coming up.
So this is their Nick, whatever that guy's name is, Umanwari for the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Right. So they're jumping on that bandwagon.
Right.
And Mike McDonald as a young wizardry, defensive coach too.
But the Seahawks guy's huge. I don't think
he's
Downs
bigger.
is that big.
Yeah. But you think like Antoine Winfield.
But he can play lots of different positions like him, right? So.
Man.
To your point earlier, Dan, about them not valuing safeties, they have taken in the last 10 years 6 safeties. One of them was Byron Jones, who was taken as a corner, or moved from safety to corner as soon as he got to the Cowboys. Donovan Wilson, round 6. Xavier Woods, round 6. Israel Mukwamu, round 6. Kayvon Frazier, round 6. And J.J. Wilcox, round 3. So all those guys, Xavier Woods was useful. Obviously, Byron Jones was as a hit, but he became a corner. And that's all, Donovan Wilson in round 6. You got way more than round 6 production out of him, but they just have not valued that position at all in the draft.
Until tonight.
It's my favorite position to talk about because of the way that the game is changing.
Amen.
With the 11th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys select Caleb Downs.
Yeah.
Defensive back.
So good.
Good job, Cowboys.
So there you go.
Good pick. Good pick. Good
Wow.
pick. Good pick. Good pick.
Excellent.
It's so un-Cowboys.
It's fun.
Go with what you're saying, because the whole time I've been thinking like everything's changing. Like the evolution is such.
Yeah.
There was no safety premium for a while, but like you've got to now put a premium.
Yeah, I mean they're further away from the ball typically, but you just think about like the impact that like the honey badger had everywhere he was. And if you can get that, I mean, what do you call it? A nickel, a safety. You're riding the wave of it being a higher valued position by taking it the top half of the first round, but why not?
All right.
So what I've been saying is that with the way the game's changing, like you just said, Jake, this is actually your Travis Kelce, your Darren Waller. These are your sort of joker pieces. So to call them, even calling it nickel, if nickel is base and this is your best player in your secondary, then this is a premium position. And I'm hoping, and I've been saying this since the beginning of the pre-draft period, that this pick specifically changes the way that we look at this player. This is no longer a safety. He's no longer a corner. And you can call him a nickel, but we need to start looking at a guy like this. The Hamilton kid for the Ravens,
right?
Budda Baker for the Arizona for the Cardinals. We need to start looking at these guys. They're not the traditional safety that had less value. They actually have more value than even your shutdown corner now, because the matchup that they create for the offense, like the way that everybody was using George Kittles and that these guys now take that matchup is no longer an advantage for the offense. So this is such a great pick for the Cowboys. It is it's very un-Cowboys to do something amazing right here, and I'm fired up for
All
him.
right, let's talk about something very important. What number is he going to wear?
88.
And Jerry's like, I had a grandson. He had a certain affliction.
Syndrome. Any local newspapers use the term syndrome in their headline tomorrow or no? Whoa. Asked him.
Ted Emrich would probably do like down with the sickness or something. Something
a little disturbed.
Yeah, there you go. Disturbed.
Downs with the sickness. Okay.
I have heard the argument that the safety position is used like that the reason you wouldn't take, like, that it's the last, it can take you from good to great. But that if you don't already have like a pretty good defense, that your safety ends up having to clean up so much bullshit that they end up like getting exposed trying to do other people's jobs. Like if you just don't, like, that you can go get one, but only after you have everything. I don't know that I buy that, but I've heard people say that. You can get by with a guy easier at safety than at other spots.
It sounds like a running back. You're describing. But
Yeah.
they're doing the same thing offensively.
Right. And now, now it's even going the other way. If maybe you can take a running back that high if you can use him in enough different ways.
That's what I was going to say. If he's this hybrid guy that you guys are saying,
yeah.
Like, and then that isn't the question. If he ends up playing like that, is it when the Cowboys decide to slap the tag on him? There's an argument about what position does he play.
Look at Shibo right in the middle.
That's where that's happening, because that's what happened with the not Darren Waller. It was Jimmy Graham actually.
Once upon a time, for
they
sure.
They needed to pay Jimmy Graham like a wideout. He was catching 110 balls, which is what the wideouts do. He was the focal point of the offense. He was a 12-plus touchdown guy a year. So he went to, into his contract negotiations with the top wideouts number. He didn't go to them with tight end numbers. And that was sort of the beginning of no longer looking at tight ends as this sort of third tier, offensive player behind your wide receiver and your tackle. And so that's what I think, again, the safety was looked at as what Jake was saying, and I'm hoping that this is the beginning of we're now going to value that player, because that player, I'm telling you, as a defensive coordinator myself, there's nothing more valuable for me than when I have that guy, because the offense now, that's where they're trying to get the matchups. That's where they're creating matchup problems for us, because offenses are now going big. They went small for a little bit. Now they're going back big with 12 and even 13 personnel. So I have to have a player like Caleb Downs who's physical, strong enough to hold up if they do go big and then play big. But if they go big and play small, like a Travis Kelce or what the 49ers do with Kittle and the fullback there. Juszczyk. If they go big, but then they have those guys out there in space, I have a Caleb Downs that I don't have to sub him out, or I don't have to play. I don't have to change my personnel or use him in a way. He can do whatever I need him to do. He can play man coverage, and that's what most safeties can't do in that space. And that's why he's so unique, because he's smart enough to get you into the right calls and do the right things, but then he's physical enough that if you do just make him play like the dummy, linebacker, run your head through a wall, he does that too.
Dan, we got 185 snaps in the box, 122 slot corner, 212 free safety. So last year you're about a third, almost a third. He also returned a couple punts.
And the tight ends who aren't big are like 240 running 4.3s.
So this is from Bruce Feldman's piece in The Athletic, the anonymous intel, right, the guy who writes the freaks list. But before the draft, he talks with everybody and gives them anonymity so they can speak freely. This is from one NFL DB coach about Downs. This guy sat down at his formal interview with us and installed his defense, then talked about how he would play it in our defense. He knew the rules of our defense before he came into the meeting. Nobody does that. There's a premium on intelligence at the safety position in the NFL, more so than people not in the NFL understand. The way the game is going with limited practices, limited practice reps, that premium is only becoming more valuable. Defensive coaches are asking players to do more. Downs is invaluable.
Damn, that's nice.
So let's go.
Yeah, I did see what happened. We'll let everybody else. Back to the number, Blake. Who's wearing 2 right now?
Well, they gave a couple new guys 1 and 2. I'd like to see him in either 1 or 2.
Yeah, Kobe Durant,
and
right?
PJ Locke.
Yeah, Kobe.
I just don't want him. He can't wear like 40. Or even a number in the 30s would look bad.
He won't.
He's got to be a single digit.
He'll wear a single digit.
Got to be.
Yeah.
Damn. Will Kopp. I'm going to certainly have myself a Downs 2. Man, this is fantastic.
Yes.
You guys are going to – I'm going to be the asshole that says we're really going to love this next pick.
Awesome.
Oh. All right. Thanks a lot.
Awesome.
Who's on the clock?
The Rams.
Oh, just the room, just getting to talk. The Rams hadn't had a pick in forever, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
F them picks.
F them picks.
That's probably why they've been terrible. I mean,
Was it no, 1 divisional, 1 championship.
Mortgage the future.
Feels like a good time to step outside.
You're gonna do that and then leave?
Is this halftime?
No,
In
he doesn't want to be here for what's
No,
coming.
no, it's not that.
This is halftime for Jake.
No, just middle ground.
We have, of course, outside. I think they're still here, but the Cane Rosso pizza truck. They have a truck that hauls around their wood-burning oven, and you can get that as well with the Pilf Catering.
That's baller.
It is awesome. So if you're having a football watching party of your own sometime,
look at that.
Check out that Pilf Catering. Let me check that phone number again for you. 214-702-8370. They could bring the Smash Burger grill. That's a little smaller if you prefer that. But these pizzas are badass.
Yeah, stretch out that dough.
Stretch that dough, Douglas. Yeah, so, you can get this right in your driveway as well. And you can also have John Hampton show up. John, your number is...
Right.
It's a package deal.
Yeah.
You could get John Hampton, Mavs Man, or a robot. Rangers are up 6-0, Blake.
Oh, nice.
Did we just put that on?
It's important to win the rubber game.
DeGrom, 7 Ks, no walks, 4 innings.
Did you see the Josh Young throw?
After you guys brought it up on the show, I did. Yeah, it's tough.
Throw?
I guess I didn't see that. I thought we were talking about.
And then I also, because well, go ahead. You thought what?
No, we were talking about O'Neal Cruz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The towering. Get to the pick.
There he is.
Oh, got to get a rap sheet report first.
Feller.
A man I can't retweet.
Did he block you?
Yeah.
Over what?
You know how Eve Vern Granite will, if somebody's messing with a female reporter, he'll go help out.
Okay.
Well, for me, that's how I used to be with Bob. If somebody was like messing around with Bob, I'd be like, I don't know, what the fuck are we doing? This guy sucks. Everyone hates you. Everyone hates you. This guy won't say it, but we
Bob's
all don't.
White Knight.
Yeah, and Bob just sit back. And be like, this guy sucks. And I'd get blocked. You did me good, my son.
You were the shield.
It was over. I mean, I don't even remember.
It wasn't the Hakeem Nicks one, was it?
No, that was Bill Barnwell.
There are
blocked by
multiple.
him?
I earned that one.
Yeah,
sure.
but you were right, and history smiles upon you.
Yeah, he had, because it was clear. I mean, to me, one thing, if you actually like care about this, I'm a Cowboy fan, right? So I don't lie about this in the analysis of it, but he's a Giants fan, and it was clear that he was Giants biased, and he had said that he would take Hakeem Nicks over Dez. It was like year 2 or year 3.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
And I think after one Sunday, I was like, stand by that asshat?
Not asshat.
Even better than chief.
Asshat.
Or boss. Ace.
Like I said, I deserved it.
Big dog.
And I really like that guy.
You know what's going to happen? Bain is going to be awesome. Downs is going to be mid. And then
Okay.
5-10 years from
Let
now,
Jake
they're
have
going to be like,
one night.
I'm just going to say they're going to be like, man,
No, I want
he was
it.
picked next.
I need the hate.
The guy that was picked next.
I'm hot right now, dude.
It was like T.J. Watt.
Look at these hires.
Picked right after Taco or whoever was that the Taco year? T.J. Watt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, a lot of people passed on T.J. Watt, but I think
Clip that and save it for Jake telling Dan.
in
stand
general,
by
I don't
that
think
asshat.
you can't beat the draft. I mean, obviously these guys are the best in the world at it. There's going to be small margins, but in general, I think it's about taking the right positions, taking guys who give a fuck, and coaching them well.
26 NFL Draft. The Los Angeles Rams select Ty Simpson.
What?
Did they trade up or they stayed put? No.
I mean, they traded for it earlier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they didn't move up tonight.
Oh man.
Wow.
I'm so happy for you.
Wow.
What do you think of this?
Wow. I mean, dude, I got to tell you. I mean, I know he was like considered the Heisman winner for much of the season, but I never watched it and thought, boy, there's something special here ever.
He moved my needle. I may eat my words on it. 0%.
Yeah.
Don't get it. And then I actually was out when. What was the play? When he was like, somebody called, but we ain't right back or something. I was like, nah, that's not the guy you want.
He can't cover JSN, so I don't know how it's really going to help him.
That's right.
The Rams called Stafford today to inform him that they plan to select Ty Simpson. That from Schefter. Wow. Okay.
What's
Just
Stafford
that they let
for?
Stafford
The Rams
know.
let Stafford know
Probably
today. Yeah, that this was the plan.
Okay.
Dude, you know what this? I mean, to
You're
me,
one hell of a
Was
quarterback.
Favre the reigning
Have at it.
MVP, or was because the reigning MVP to pick
yeah.
your exact?
Good call.
There's a very good chance
Or
that
was-
Stafford was like, I've got 1 year left.
Was
So
Rodgers
go get
the
your,
reigning
Yeah,
MVP?
go find your next
Right.
guy.
If you think this is the guy.
and because
Man.
they're such a program, like a red shirt year in the NFL is it's priceless,
And especially for this guy.
100%. Ask
Right?
Romo. He got 3 of them. Like, to sit there and chill and not be thrust into it. The range, that's great.
It's got to mean a lot.
That's a good point. Like,
In a
if this
year-
guy's going to make it, this is how he would.
Yeah.
100%.
Because you're with a good team.
But the problem is, though, is that, I mean, we saw this with, like, Trey Lance. You know, you don't – if you have this much offensive, confidence, do you have to do this? Do you have to go get a guy like this just because he's a –
Well, Ted said it before. Fuck them picks. That's the same program, the same franchise that doesn't really. They're just kind of a little out of the box with it.
Yeah.
There's a very good chance there's like we don't really care for this pick, or unless we can find us a guy. And then sort of like McVay gets obviously he's got the rope to do whatever.
Yeah.
If he pulls the trigger, it's his.
And there was that discussion too. Chase Daniel floated it. Orlovsky is Mendoza really that far ahead of Simpson? Like, man, I don't know about all that.
I mean, it may not be a very good take. I feel like Nussmeier in the right program, and you get him in like the third or fourth round. Like Garrett Nussmeier, I feel like could be the second best quarterback in 5 years from this class. Like if he gets in the right program,
could absolutely
doesn't have to play for a couple of years, whatever. That's just we've seen it so often.
Yeah,
those kids just get some time to groom and whatever.
Man,
you were right, Jake. That was shock. I was trying to think who it would be the whole time. I was like,
right.
That's shocks.
Wow. Jake, getting more pizza?
Oh, yeah. Eat the pizza.
Eat the pizza. I ate the pizza.
Stafford's best friend just retired, so,
That's true.
high school together.
Wonder what the morning after will say about this.
He was his center in Pee Wee. I've heard that.
Isn't the Kelly Stafford podcast called The Morning After or what?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
One hell of a quarterback.
We need to cut. That's a different one.
That's the Wilson Field.
Yeah, same thing.
Did they ever do a follow up?
I didn't see one.
Have they done a podcast since he retired? Because first of all, they were really offended that Cincinnati would even consider moving him, right? After he asked for a trade.
Yeah, no, they
They're
have
going
not
to be
done.
divorced.
They have not done one.
Logan Wilson has not done a podcast.
No.
That's bull. It's ducking the media. You got to be out there. If you're out there in good times, got to be out there every time.
He's training for his next opportunity, getting back.
He retired. They even said it.
Oh, he's getting in some finance certification program.
Did he do a one-day contract?
Kelly Stafford hasn't done a podcast since November.
Damn, the world's.
You really think rich women want to work? Like you think she wants to grind?
No, I don't think so.
Jay Glazer adds the detail. Sean McVay was the one that told Stafford of the decision and made it clear this is for whenever Stafford decides to move on.
The move makes sense. I just didn't think it was Ty Simpson. I didn't think that would be a McVay.
Right.
But whatever.
Right.
Maybe they coach his kid. They speak the same language. I don't know.
Yeah, seriously. You'd think he would absolutely be there, man. Baltimore.
I don't know this is as much for the commission
With
as it
the
is for Baltimore.
14th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Olai Bavenga, Ioane, guard, Penn State.
Good job, Roger. There was a story that came out that Goodell, days before the draft, goes over every pronunciation with a staff member, with the NFL, whose job it is to talk with every player, get the proper pronunciation. All right, Commissioner, this is how you say it.
Now does he only do the first round?
Yeah, the first round. Yeah.
So he's got to do 40.
Got to nail the big names. Yes.
Yeah.
As a play-by-play, don't you do that pregame?
Oh, I mean, it's the quickest way to lose credibility. That's butchering names.
Where do you get the pronunciation then?
The other. Usually it's a trade-off. There's the play-by-play guys go to each other. They swap booths. They're like, all right, man, let me go down my list. I'm gonna tell you my names. Then you go down your list and tell me. So it's basically it's like don't even ask. You just sit there. I'm gonna tell you the names that you're gonna be like. That is actually this. Like that's
Right.
That's great work.
And
and
ideally,
you can't interrupt it. They don't have time for the color guy to come fuck around. Like there's like, dude, we're pronunciation time right now. It's like, hey, my bad, man.
Right. And ideally, you get if you're doing a game on TV and you get a chance to sit down with a few of the players, like you get it from them directly. And usually they're like, I don't care, say my name however you want. It's like, no, Your dad cares. Your mom cares. Trust me, I'll hear from them otherwise. If I get it wrong, how is it said?
It was always twofold for me, where the SID would provide pronunciations. Play-by-play guy will tell you who's actually going to play.
Fair. Because in the media guide, there's always a pronunciation guide, too.
Yeah. But sometimes
Buried
that's
in
wrong.
the back, yeah.
Sometimes it's wrong. They try to spell it phonetically.
I always loved it when the West Texas 5A school would have to come play Trinity in the playoffs.
Oh, yes.
And he just got some old boy trying to pronounce those names.
Oh, my God.
We're just going to call him number
Yeah,
66.
29 with the carry.
And
say his name, Dell. Say his name. Say it.
And suddenly, the middle linebacker, whose last name is Smith, makes every tackle on the play.
Like calling his name, Brian Smith.
Yeah, they spilled it to Smith again. 17 doing a good job. Make sure Smith could finish it.
That's a big old boy.
He's mean, too.
Uh-huh.
What up? Which dog is this?
Which dog is this?
It's got tomato sauce on his head.
Oh, no.
That's not cool. That's not cool.
On the head.
That's not cool.
Boy.
Little buddy. World just kicks this little guy. Come on, man. My bad.
Did you just enjoy some honey bastard down there?
Oh, what dog is this?
Which dog? Boy, that's a drop. That's great. That is awesome.
I mean, I know their names. I just don't know which is which.
Right.
They're a great follow. I like when Dan calls one of them a pussy. That's great. That's how he calls their dog a pussy. Like, I have a female dog, and she is a true bitch. Like, she is a mean, rotten bitch.
Damn. What kind of dog?
She's like 7 breeds.
Okay.
Dan loves those dogs until we start the show, and then it's like, just throw the damn dog down the stairs. Get him out of here.
Gotta have your priorities. But yeah, they got a new tight haircut. They're ready to roll.
Oh, Shane. And another Bud Light ad.
Let's give a quick shout out to fairlease.org. That is one of our bigger sponsors as well. New number over there, 972-705-4815. Connor or Nick, they handle all the Dumb Zone leases. They got a special phone line just for us now. Fair Lease, owned by the Credit Union of Texas. They don't have to deal with a lender. They're the lender. So they cut out the middleman. Man, we hate middlemen around here. So does Fairlease. So check them out at fairlease.org. Hit the Dumb Zone on the drop-down menu. And, you know, they're leaving. They got a better deal than D&M, we understand. We have one of our advertisers leased all their trucks through Fairlease. They had been leasing through D&M, and the deal was so good they bought them out of their D&M lease. So check out fairlease.org.
Hey, Dominic, would the Cowboys take another safety?
Microphone.
Sorry, I didn't know if we were having personal off-air conversation or not.
No.
If Thieneman gets to 20, passing on him would be really hard. But I think the Vikings are going to take him.
Yeah.
He's perfect for the Vikings.
An exciting white safety.
Yeah, the white
Minnesota.
safety. To replace.
Is that why you brought that up, Lee?
No, I think it'd be fun if they took double safety.
I don't know that they would do that.
Yeah, can't imagine.
It would be weird if they never value safety and then they take 2 first-round safeties.
What if they get Thieneman?
Can you imagine?
Yeah,
Look at the tackles.
Yeah.
What did Tampa get?
About to find out.
Something to help out Baker?
He doesn't need help, bro.
I know, but just for fun. Give him some offense. Oh, they lost Mike Evans.
They did. They did.
And Godwin?
No. Did they?
Boy, but can you count on
They got
Godwin?
Emeka, though.
I mean, yeah,
I know,
they got
Emeka's
Ibuka
great.
last year in the first round.
And that other Tez Johnson?
Yep.
He's good. He's funny.
Let's see here.
Did Baker get a new deal?
Yeah.
I kind of missed it.
He doesn't have Mike Evans anymore, so it's not surprising they got a wide receiver.
Oh, they got a wide receiver here?
Let's see about that.
No.
I don't think so.
They don't. I misread that. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
With the
Here we
15th
go.
pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Reuben Bain Jr.,
There it is.
linebacker, Miami.
With the little bitty arms.
He doesn't have to go far.
A lot farther than you'd think, though.
Tampa to Miami? Miami to Tampa?
Yeah, that's no afternoon drive.
You
All right, so
ever do a game at FAU? Or FIU?
No, I have not.
The worst.
FAU, yes.
Yeah, FAU's fine. FIU is the worst stadium I've ever been in.
Yeah.
there's no way they would take Thieneman.
Yeah, cannot imagine that.
So you've got, well, again,
That'd be fun,
I got
though.
one pick ahead. I know, but they won't. So it's really just which edge or corner that you're shaky on.
Right.
Do they grab?
Right.
Unless, I mean.
Do they trade?
It wouldn't be the craziest thing to take C.J. Allen. I mean, if you feel like safety somewhat addresses the middle of the field a little bit, what do you think of Overshown? But he's probably a better player than any of these other guys.
I liked what Cody Alexander said to us about Overshown. Move him down.
Yeah, I mean.
Do what the Commanders do with Frankie Louvu. Play him on the line a lot. Let him rush, let him drop.
He just grabbed the hat, didn't even look in the mirror.
He wasn't able to
work to do.
He dropped the hat because his arms were too short.
They are short. Rich, those guys.
He can barely hug Goodell.
Yeah, I know. It's tough to watch. It's actually sad.
It's in defense of the league kind of being anti-short arm. Everybody kind of shit on that Campbell kid coming out of LSU last year.
He balled out, didn't he?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
He got worked towards
Did he?
the end. Yeah,
Okay.
It was a liability as they let. Like, there's chatter that he needs to go either to guard or to the other side because like it's.
Oh, Will Campbell?
He was a little bit,
Right,
yeah,
yeah,
but like
yeah.
he was whether it was hurt or not. Like there was also like he had got like they're already chattering. Like, he was a top 5 pick, and they're like, hey, he may need to be a guard. It's a thing. I mean, there's
it's
a
a
reason
thing.
it's a thing.
Yeah.
It's like
Not the only thing, but yes, it is.
Dan, it's something like, dude, I don't know. How long has it been since there was a player who was shorter than 34 at a certain height or something? Like, he would literally be a straight historical, statistical
he is an
anomaly.
Yes.
What Donovan, the kid from the
As a
Cowboys?
Raku. He's got long arms and he's short.
He's not very. Yeah, he's only like 6'1", but like that's.
So is it arm length or is it percentage of body?
It's arm length. Like it's just a
arm
pure.
length.
Yeah, like a Nigerian kids have long. They're biologically longer armed. Like that's why there's such a. That's been a thing for like Nigerian corners. Like can sit there. And,
dude.
Nnamdi Ashawa, I think it was like the first one. We're like, yeah, look, his arms are super long.
Right.
How has Dan not come in talking, when are we going to do a segment on gout?
Man.
Tell me.
Gout is the world #1 sprinter right now. He's like, he's breaking Usain Bolt's records.
Like 18, right?
Yeah. His name is
where?
Gout.
His name is Gout.
Kansas City, or is it Topeka, I think. No, he's from like.
He's from like totally. I was like, no shit, an American kid.
No,
Australia.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yep.
Does he know Bowl?
Did someone grab this water for me though? That was me. Yeah. This is the warm. Okay. Making sure, no. Just making sure I wasn't taking somebody else's.
His Gout's parents fled South Sudan from Egypt before moving to Australia, where Gout was born.
It's just so funny when he says it.
What? What? Gout.
Yeah.
So in Australia, his name is the other way around.
That's right.
That's right.
Really confusing. Man, this is all breaking Cowboys.
Are these people paid? Like, if you're are you a Jets fan that's traveling
by Soros
to the draft?
100%.
They send Jets firemen.
He didn't buy those Hulk cans to sit in the closet.
How'd they get 2 picks? Oh, probably because all the
Quinnen.
They traded everybody away, yeah. Or Sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how come we hadn't? No, that's the real problem in the draft is that the Colts trading their picks means we don't get to see Carly.
Oh, yeah.
Your queen.
You want to just go live this weekend?
Your queen.
Did you see what was spreading about her?
No, Charlotte's.
Her legs.
Okay.
The New York Jets select Kenyon Sadiq.
There you go,
Tight end.
You got to recoil out of
So they're
John
going two
Hampton,
tight ends
Dan. John Hampton goes, ooh, fire. Don't know.
I mean, that's what Jake would prefer, but
What is
Oh, yeah.
What's the rumor?
The report was they didn't mind her on the sideline, but whenever she started asking coaches questions mid-game is when they asked her to move up to the booth.
Why is he running over there?
What? Yeah, what questions
Call the
was she
touchdown
asking?
play.
Where is the touchdown play?
Yeah,
You know,
all
that
week
is-
you worked on those completions, but we're not throwing them today.
Yeah.
Like, why are we running those completion plays?
This thing called the flea flicker. I heard it's great.
Can we run the flea flicker offense?
Oop to you.
If I owned a team, I would absolutely be on the headset though. I would listen because I want to know because they're talking about stuff and it's
Yeah.
100%. Like who's suggesting that?
Right.
Who the hell is saying
You're paying
that?
these guys.
Yeah.
I want accountability.
I mean, you know,
So
you
is
give a
Daniel
heck or
Jones
whatever.
really hurt right now?
Boy, how quick is he going to dump that average-looking white girl?
She already looks like a
Oh.
pretty significant upgrade, dude. I don't know.
Blake's right.
It's not Russell Wilson
No.
and his girlfriend on draft night though.
Yeah, moving to New York. I think you should stay here in Oregon. I don't think it's going to work.
Idaho, yeah, you can keep her there.
Yeah.
She's got a couple years left in that nursing program.
Babe, it's not you.
She's
it's
no
me.
doubt going to be a floor nurse.
I'll send.
Or like, babe, if you get that accounting, you can get a master's. You can stay another 2.
Yeah.
And you can count my money. I don't need a manager. Yeah,
I just need to settle down. Get in with the team.
it's all gonna be. It's all grinding. There's not even hot chicks in New York City anyway.
We're just hitting pause. That's all.
Hitting pause.
Just hitting pause.
Just let me
We were
double click
on a
my
break.
football career.
Double click that.
You can't boil the ocean, babe.
Okay, so can I tell you guys who the Lions take at 17 so we can talk
Sure.
during the break?
Go ahead.
Let's go.
What does it matter, right?
Yeah, it's
let's
fine.
Let's get
No.
ourselves ready for a couple picks. from
You
now.
make the rules, Jake.
If we ruin it for someone watching, like, come on, man, they need
Yeah.
to reshuffle the way they're taking in their draft. Like,
Let's get
that's
this ready for Cowboys.
What's Stan Campbell doing?
The Lions took tackle Blake Miller out of Clemson. So there are
Man,
2
kid,
picks
Campbell
in between currently the Cowboys and their pick, right? So Thienemann's on the board.
That's the safety.
McCoy.
You just can't get
CJ.
us. Are they going to get 2?
A few corners are there. That they've
Jamon
been
McCoy is
linked
probably
to.
the one that they've been mocked to the most.
Right.
Didn't play last year.
Has a linebacker been drafted?
Why didn't he play?
Sonny Styles.
Sonny
my bad.
Styles. Injury.
Injury, yeah.
Massador there as well.
Right.
Let's see. And then, the receivers for Blake.
No.
Overshown.
Could see Keldrick Falk.
Let's get Thienemann.
Yeah, they've been mocked Falk quite a bit. I don't know about.
Maybe this is.
Did you ever do any Galena Park? GP, like the North Shore?
North Shore?
Isn't that where he's from? Isn't he North Shore?
Boy,
kid?
is he North Shore?
I believe. Like, he didn't play football until he was like junior in high school. It was like one of the coaches, it was like one of those stories where the coach like plucked him, like, bro, you're way too athletic to be playing ball. It's kind of freakish.
When is the schedule release?
May, like mid-May, or I don't know if they've set a date. Maybe.
We should play some guesses, some bets on what format the Cowboys use for their schedule release. They can't go back to Taylor Sheridan, I don't think. Post Malone.
Yeah, done Posty.
Or they do like an ice-themed type thing. Where they raid different places.
Yeah.
People come out in jerseys like,
Read
oh,
the
Seahawks.
date. September 9th, Seahawks.
They're waterboarding somebody.
Got somebody by the fingernails.
Redskins.
Read it all. You're on the road the next
Say the old name.
We don't understand Korean.
Or Taylor Sheridan. too
Or
would
that.
work.
You could do that.
That's right. Frisco King.
I can't stop thinking about Samuel L. Jackson, the comedic actor.
I can't believe you just released that information to us today.
I mean, I've been getting ball sacked a lot lately. So, dude, I swear to God, I looked at
it's serious.
5 different sources. I was in the group chat texting. Am
It's serious.
Am I getting sacked? Like, are they just going to have him yelling?
Yes.
Yes, this is a motherfucking suburb.
And he's like 80?
He's still pretty badass, though, dude.
Is he?
Yes.
Like, Stallone isn't. I've seen him. I saw him 10 years ago in a movie. He was not badass.
That show rakes, though. I'm pretty sure it's popular.
I heard during the first episode he goes to city council and complains about all the Indians.
Right. Yeah, he shows up and he raps.
Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
Yeah. He beats up Alex Stein at a Frisco hate rally.
Look at how Dan Campbell's just being awesome.
Got a fresh cut.
Dan Campbell is, I don't know, let me think of a good example. Whoever my It's Not That Bad drinking guy was, that's Dan Campbell for caffeine for me.
That's a good one.
You always can see him.
Oh, we're about to get a force field here. What we got?
I was in Glen Rose, Texas Monday, actually. And I thought about Dan. I was like, man, son of a bitch came from a long way. He's come a long way.
Dinosaur Valley. What is this?
Let's hear the bit. What's the bit?
Let's hear.
No.
Oh, Blake has decided no. We don't get to know what this bit is.
I don't want to know that this kid's dying.
It's not a Make-A-Wish.
Might be.
I'm good.
The kid might have invented something.
Clock.
I think it is a wish. He just said wish.
A 14-year-old Lions fan whose wish is to announce the first-round draft pick for his favorite
This
team.
what y'all want?
This is all he ever wanted, Blake. This is all he ever wanted.
What if he drops like the N-word? Like, that's really his bit. He did this. It's a long play.
I'd like to ask all of you to join me in cheering on Easton.
He doesn't have
as
cancer.
He makes his wish come true. Take it away, Easton.
Mark this diagnosis, Easton.
We're just like, fuck the Bears.
Stand still.
With the 17th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select Blake Miller, tackle, Clemson.
All right. There's the highlight
Thanks,
of your
son.
life. Go ahead.
Yay, Blake.
Whoa.
Oh, this guy looks...
They should have took the camera off him before they pulled that plug that was connected to his... Oh, I thought that was...
Uh-oh, he's flatlining.
Is that how it works? You make the wish and then...
Yeah, right away. Do you think Monty is like, God, I could have done this. I could have wished for this.
Beating Kevin James is way better than that.
You got Remini.
Yeah. She never hit me back.
Dan's money went to this guy.
My daughter was giving me scouting reports on the...
He said Strongsville, Ohio?
She said there's a few possible first-rounders for Clemson. Is that true?
Davion Terrell for sure, the corner.
I'll show you a nasty finisher.
Oh, my God. Speaking of...
Getting a preview of the lost episode.
I know. 10
that
Ks
room-
over 5 2/3.
That room looks like Ohio.
How would Blake on the dating app rate the girlfriend there?
I don't know. I was afraid she was 15 or something.
Okay.
No living room has ever looked more Ohio than Joe
Joe
Burrow's
Burrow,
living room. If you
yeah.
can ever find a photo of that when he's getting drafted,
That must have been COVID.
I could
It was.
smell it.
Was it COVID year?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because they were in the 19 champion.
It smelled like tanking of industry.
Who?
Joe Burrow's. Joe Burrow's family
The
home.
Athens, Ohio
Yeah.
living room. Paneling and
Paneling.
carpet.
With the
green
18th
carpet.
pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Minnesota Vikings select Caleb Banks,
Hey!
defensive end, Florida.
Our safety's still there.
Double safeties.
Blake.
The dream
Our
is still
safety's
alive.
Take it to the bank.
It's happening.
Take it to the banks.
Well, you know, Christian Parker loves the nice white defensive back.
Man.
Do you get the Downs jersey or the
6'6".
Seaman jersey?
Do half and half.
Wow. Wow.
Massive. I like that as a note.
He wore 88?
What can you tell me about him? Massive.
He's large.
I'm
I
probably
wonder
buying-
if Jerry traded if I just trip at this press conference, can I get all the good players to fall to me? Because
and maybe
I think we have do we have a trade?
Are they traded
traded back?
Wow.
Not surprised.
Come on.
Dude, this is what you do. This is the move.
Yeah.
Don't
They
hate
gotta
it.
get them
Let's see,
50
let's see.
back.
Yeah, you get that 177 and 180
They're
back.
trading with Philly.
Okay.
Those are
The
kickoff
23.
coverage.
Okay, let's
Here you
see.
Don't let the Eagles get another white DB, though.
Yeah.
That's what's happening, isn't
The
it?
Eagles are smart.
More exciting
They're
ones.
going to get.
There's your living room.
Oh,
Where are the... Oh, my God.
worse than I remember.
What makes sense for the Eagles here, though?
In exchange, this is from Pelissero. In exchange, Dallas gets 23, 114, and 137.
All right.
Cowboys also traded a 7th-round pick in addition to 20.
So those 2 5s come back as 2 3s?
Or do they go take a receiver here once Rossini completes her coup and A.J. Brown gets to New England? I mean, I don't see anything that makes a ton of sense for Philadelphia. I mean, obviously C.J. Allen, Messidor, McNeil Warren, Dieneman. These are all players but they have a guy who does all those things.
Right.
Man. Now maybe
Makai Lemon.
That's what. Yeah, it could. If it's, it could be a
If it
receiver.
truly is, he's still out there. I know.
Are they going into is Ferguson the starter? Tight end. I mean, it's not very popular. They're not going to draft, I guess. But I just feel like
just
from the
used the
offensive
pick on Schoonmaker.
Yeah, and they didn't pay him last summer?
Yeah.
Locked him up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that's the most underwhelming. Well, offensive line's got its issues too.
Sure.
I don't know. They could.
Now, what if we've learned over this offseason from the Athletics' John Machota that Stephen Jones and Mike Vrabel were very close?
Okay.
Shared?
No, shared. Don't be. That's smut.
Eiffel Tower?
No. What if Stephen set all this up? You know, and then he knew it would all drop draft weekend, so that everything just falls Dallas's way here.
Like he's
Puppet master.
been playing this long game.
Yeah.
He used to share it with his dad.
He's like, do not release that picture.
Stephen and Jay definitely.
Not while he's the Titans coach.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
release that picture.
They've competed.
We don't
for
care
the
about
same,
the
but
Titans.
I don't think they've shared.
You don't think so?
They've shared.
Who went first?
I think they may have shared.
Jerry, of course.
I don't know. You ever watch like a nature show? Sometimes you'll get the
dad watching.
Well, the parent will like let him eat first,
Yeah.
you know, or something, so you can
Get in
see
there, boy. Get in there. Yeah.
Let me show
Come
you
in this
how it's
house.
done, boy.
Yeah, come in here.
So, anyways, game day Menzel.
So
that's how you can do it. That's one way to find
Peptides.
out.
So what? It's really weird that it's just in the NFL. You'll just trade with with your divisional rival in the draft like it's nothing. I mean, the Micah trade was an Eagles trade.
The Micah trade was an Eagles trade?
Yeah, they traded a couple picks back. Man.
Yeah, so the Cowboys traded 2/5 essentially to move up one spot, 12 to 11. Then they get 2/4 to move down from 20 to 23.
I feel like the gambler is.
I feel like those are great moves, yeah.
Oh, there it is.
She executive of the year, Dan.
Potentially.
Respect on his name.
Draft day was a documentary.
He's all in. The kicker.
See, the Browns are up in a few picks, which means that right now their owner is outside looking for a homeless guy to let make the pick, as is tradition in Cleveland, I think.
19th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select Monroe Freeling, tackle, Georgia.
All right.
Are we calling it fam cam? All right.
The note on his mom is that she's a yoga teacher. I want to see. Yeah, she is. They don't.
Yeah,
Not
boy,
all yoga teachers are like.
You
"Hi,
really
dude."
know the scouting report,
Well,
John.
Bro, I didn't realize he was a white kid until 4 or 5 days ago.
No, you're right.
Huge.
Holy shit.
I think that's a great.
John, graphics producer for
What
the draft.
I feel like that is one of the best things I could learn about a tackle.
Yes.
For sure. I mean, that's
he's flexible.
We got bend.
Mom is a yoga
as long
instructor.
as she was taking him to class and like he has an idea of what it is.
But his first bullet, the last guy was massive. This guy's huge. How many adjectives can we think of?
But also,
Let's just make Trey
also
like the graphics.
Enormous.
to John's point, there are not a lot of Monroe Freelings in Georgia that are white. It's just not.
That's wild. They really included that. That's
Well, because I saw his numbers, like his combine numbers, it was like 6'7" something.
he
He's
has
like
black
4'9".
girlfriend,
That's what.
though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's hot too. She's
Black
fine.
girlfriend.
I
So-
think.
Let's settle down.
No,
see color when it
don't
comes to
settle
beauty.
down. I think we need before next year's draft, we'll have the John Hampton wives and girlfriend guide. We'll have evaluated all of it beforehand.
The WAG guy.
Right.
All right, who did the Eagles want?
Also, it's not somebody we like.
Some of my best
Well,
buddies who coached, like recruited the college game, they weren't trying to see the mom to see if she was hot. They absolutely refused to recruit a kid if they couldn't look at their mom. They had to see the mom's
In the 2026
structure, the
NFL
knees, the
Draft,
ankles.
the
Ass,
Philadelphia Eagles select Mekhi Lemon.
Shit.
All right, so A.J. Brown on the way out. Here comes Mekhi Lemon.
Caleb Downs can lock that dude.
Yeah.
Or break his jaw when it comes across the
Dominic,
middle.
any thoughts
Yeah,
on
you know
Mekhi
him.
Lemon?
What do you,
He's great, yeah.
What do you got
Makai's
on him?
Great kid, great player. This is kind of late for him. He's the best wide receiver in college football last year. So to go at 20 that's a good pickup for the Eagles. I don't know that I would trade up for him. Where were they? Were the Eagles at 23?
23, yep.
Yeah, he probably would have made it to 23, but
Go get your guy.
yeah.
I caught a few SC
Yeah,
games
go get him.
late, and they
Cowboys
would
could've
feed
picked
him. I mean, it was the simple stuff, and he was just a yard mom. I mean, he was just a production.
I watched him a
Yeah.
lot last year.
Yeah, he's a dog. He's a dog.
Year before
He
last,
gets
when
after
Deuce
it,
was still
and he does everything too. He's a kickoff returner. He's a punt returner. He actually played defense freshman year because we were so bad on defense that they put him at corner in the Oregon game of all games. But that's how good of an athlete he is and how great of a competitor he is. They took a wide receiver and put him at corner against the best team that we played that year. So, love Mekhi.
When you coach, if you're a defensive coordinator, when you take a kid like that, do you just say, "Hey man, we're going to go man"? You just so there's not anything the teachers like, "Hey, we're just going to go man." Just
Right.
Be the better athlete, best athlete on the field. Just
Yeah,
go lock 'em up.
absolutely. And the problem is at USC, especially at the time, there's nobody else that can play man. So you're putting yourself in a real compromised position across the board if you're going to play man, and you've got a wide receiver playing corner, and then you've got a corner that's no good trying to guard Oregon's wide receivers.
Got one good corner.
Playing one-on-one. So they're the same class. Yeah, Deuce, Jacoby Lane is in this draft. Probably going to go about third round, and then Zachariah Branch. So these guys were all together, the four of them,
Jordan Addison
in the
went last year?
same recruiting class, and it could have been the best recruiting class, of wide receivers. It would have been very similar to like what happened at Alabama had they have been able to stay together with Henry Ruggs, Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, and
J-Mo?
Jameson Williams.
So
Jameson Williams.
Let's not forget Roy Williams, Sloan Thomas, and
B.J. Johnson.
Tony Jeffrey,
baby.
Bo Scaife. You got that.
Bo Scaife.
Brock Edwards stretching the field. It's all there, bro.
So yeah, I've actually been watching Mekhi play since he was probably freshman or sophomore in high school, and
so the class that came when Caleb transferred, like that was.
So that's exactly what happened. You're getting the Heisman Trophy winner transferring, from Oklahoma after he steals the job from Spencer Rattler. He's coming to USC, and Caleb's calling those guys and saying,
Dom
"Hey,
is in the room.
Hey, why don't you come play?
Of course,
come play for us."
What a dipshit.
That was Malachi
Look at this motherfucker, dude. Look at this motherfucker.
That's ridiculous.
Damn, with the shades and everything.
Oh, my God.
Incredible. Right behind Sirianni.
He's just a straight-up wrestling manager. So stupid.
Cowboys just got to have a guy the Cowboy had. Cowboy,
They might as well at
they
this
need to have
point.
that doctor in there.
They might as well just get the 6 shooters from Six in there doing bits. God. Now, Pittsburgh taking a nice gringo safety, Blake. That'll sell jerseys. But boy, just not much on offense to get excited about at this part of the draft.
I think all the movement, all the kids, just kind of it makes it harder to understand who these kids are, who to be like a bona fide, like, no, dude, that guy, I've watched him for 3 years, at like whatever, he is for sure. Instead of like, they had a great 1 year there.
That's right.
I'm not sure if he's going to be.
That play-by-play guy had a cigarette.
Myron Coop.
That's awesome.
Inventor of the terrible towel.
You know, they Coach Webb talked about whenever he was with Jackson, they called, the Rams called him. And they were really, they were like, hey, and he was like, you're not going to get him. You don't have a first-round pick. He's like, yeah, but we love him. Whatever. But they call, like, they really do call high school coaches and stuff. Like, I guess at least the Rams do.
I think you have to.
We're doing Sticks, doing Renegade here because it's in Pitt. You got to do Renegade, I guess.
Okay.
God, they love that there.
I saw Sticks at Billy Bob's once when I was like 14. It was awesome.
You saw Sticks?
Mm-hmm.
Because of Chappie?
No, buddy of mine's dad took us, but we were into it.
Sticks.
Really into it. Dennis DeYoung.
Yep.
I feel like weren't the Bills beating the Steelers' ass a couple years ago, and like they were all just mocking it, like even Matt Barkley was getting in on it. That's when you know it's like done. You're like, dude, Matt Barkley's taunting
Matt Barkley.
A little bit of a reduction, Blake. It's more than one string on the guitar. Now, while Renegade is good, it has nothing on I'm sailing. That song blows so bad, dude. If we had that piano.
That an open
God, that's gay.
Is that late 70s or early 80s?
I feel like that's 80s. Oh, they're definitely
they're doing the whole bit.
So 8 minutes.
Look at this Eagles fan on the front row.
Unless you have a written.
He is so dumb.
If you have to put Scream up on the scoreboard, does it count?
Was this McCarthy's idea?
Oh,
Bus.
Yeah, where is McCarthy?
Bus has a card.
Oh, I know.
Are they in the war barn?
Football.
Got a bunch of Pittsburgh high school players as well. What we got here? Football. Oh, are they? Are they committed to growing the game?
Look how we got some people up here that like football, and they're going to do some stuff.
Flew in some hot chicks from Chicago. Paid them a little bit.
Yeah.
Paid them a day rate to put on some Steelers gear.
All right.
Okay.
Your football journeys.
Doesn't seem to be a pick attached to the
hands. That's one of my favorite ticket moments of all time.
In the 2026 NFL Draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Max Ihanachur.
That's not his name.
Should have let AI do it.
So we didn't have. He didn't meet with all the.
No, but Bus did not meet with the pronunciation coordinator.
Damn, this is nice.
Interesting that they did not go for the white safety, though.
Move again.
I think this is dirty making them walk down this long hall. With the computer.
It is too long.
He's back home.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to.
It's like, are they going to cry?
Pull up your pants.
Ass on
Damn, just ass out on
Boy, look at that. Look how tight that collar is. Dude. You know how happy he is not to be sitting next to Spalding?
Basketball player.
You're out of your mind, dude. Everybody's trying to get next to the
core strength
star.
with his gut hanging out. Core
6'5",
strength.
321 doesn't get any big or massive. Nothing.
Right.
Mid. Says mid.
Yeah, the scouting report, mid.
There he is, Blake. I don't know. What quarterback is this?
Who is that? Levitt?
It looked like it at first when he took off. I
Yeah,
thought it
Sam
was.
Levitt.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're the David Bailey, like what kind of pro he's going to be, is put on the ASU versus Tech, because they had lined up, because David Bailey playing against Kansas and Cincinnati, whatever. Like he was dominating those guys.
Right.
But I feel like the Utah and ASU games are going to give you a pretty good idea. That was when I realized like this guy's a pro. Like he's a definite pro because he actually he played well against Tech.
Right. Terrible head depth.
Yeah, there's a lot. That's it. They got the tackle they were looking for.
They're going to play sailing away after the first round.
Nah, give us a little Wiz or some Malcolm.
Some Rush on.
Rush is Canadian, bro. This is America's night. Let's see.
Charger.
They got to go lineman, right?
Oh, shit, I forgot. Is that Mike McDaniel? Or, no,
Yeah.
who hired him?
Yeah.
Look at him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be
OC
great,
with
bro.
Harbaugh now.
Look at his
Must
dapper ass
watch.
over
I can't
there.
wait. I love
Yeah.
the Chargers now. I mean, I liked them anyway, but you guys are entertaining little bird.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty generally over that Joey Molinaro's guy's impression, but his two-side interview where he did the Harbaugh impression and the Mike McDaniel was pretty good. Who is the streamer you told us about the first time you were here?
Unfortunately, that was Sketch. Yeah.
Sketch.
He's kind of
Yeah.
flamed out a little.
As it were.
Yeah.
What happened?
He used to do OnlyFans with dudes, and it's like, whatever. That's your old career. And people
No
are like,
pun intended there.
Yeah.
I wasn't as
He's rich.
quick-witted. But he had a run that was pretty good.
He did.
He was doing a bunch with the Texans.
Special teams.
Yeah, he was.
Big hat.
He had a decent highlight reel out there for a while.
Yeah.
Hey, you're going to have to walk down this hall. He's just kind of telling him that. Stop at the selfie station with the hat. Put in your email address. Clients like that.
I wonder how many steps he gets in on this.
He's closing those rings.
With the 22nd pick,
Well, he's getting a little disheveled.
2026 the Los Angeles Chargers select Akeem
Sorry, should have
Mesidor,
done that in here.
linebacker, Miami.
25 years
Can we
old.
get these guys hats that fit?
Canada, huh?
Take your pick here, Blake. I think you keep moving. Why don't you just take C.J. Allen and call it a day? Go get yourself a linebacker.
Get another safety. You play 3 of them anyway. Come on, get 2 dynamic safeties. Let's have some fun.
God, what a midlife crisis. You hire a 32 or 34-year-old black defensive coordinator. You go get 2 one-techs, and then you draft 2 safeties in the first round. What are we doing?
Having fun.
Having fun.
No way.
Trying to win football games.
You work inside out.
Man, it is weird just to look at the offensive players left, and there's just...
Now, did they just take McCoy here?
Yeah, it seems like that would be... Oh. Let's see. That still seems like it's the chalk. But you know they're super high in Ravel. You got Bland.
How Canadian was that? Were they just saying he's a jolly good fella? I think they were just singing, if he's a jolly good fella.
Yeah, what is this, 1950?
Jamad McCoy's from Tyler? I wonder if our boys know him.
Pitch was low and outside. I'm not.
I didn't realize that. Tyler High?
Well,
Legacy.
White House.
Big hat.
We see your hat. It's very big. You don't need to point at it.
Bow, bow, bow.
Ooh, the Browns fan behind him, thumbs down on the Steelers fan.
Ooh, yeah.
What's the Steelers mascot name?
Do they have a name?
I don't know, but
Does
that
it
was
have a
him.
mascot.
Brownie the Elf.
Cowboys have not reached NFC
I mean, sir,
Championship.
isn't that what?
The Steelers?
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were saying the Browns. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
no.
They're really making Vrabel miss the day 3 of the draft to go to counseling. There's no counseling open.
It's
on
voluntary.
Sunday?
He wants
Steely
to do it. He wants to
McBean.
show his wife she's more important than his job.
Introduced in 2007.
Then why didn't he go day 2?
Steely McWhat?
Steely McBeam is that live mascot that Clayton was referring to. Steel worker character designed to represent Pittsburgh's industrial heritage.
The only team with a logo on only one side of their helmet?
That's right.
The Steelers?
Yeah. That's right.
Cool story.
That's
bro.
it should elicit a Surprising that you didn't know that. Thought you knew about football.
No, I'm cold, bro.
Do they still put their numbers
I
on
don't
the
know
front?
shit anymore.
The white numeral up front of the helmet? Or am I just making that up? They used to put their number.
Oh,
on the
yeah,
front.
on the split side of the stripe.
right.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
but maybe it's on the back now.
yeah. Go ahead, Dan. You know everything about helmets.
Bow, bow, bow.
I've been exposed. Never thought this day would happen.
I forgot they traded for Rashawn Gary.
It's a pretty minor trade. I mean, dude, at the end of the day, we'll see what happens in the next 5 minutes, in the next 5 days. But if you were to take what they're going to enter camp with this year and last year, you would probably take this year already.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah.
Just based on what you have inside. Plus now you have a starting caliber and possibly a plus caliber safety.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know how
Bland is
they-
allowed to play, where he needs to play. Like, what if you just got Jordan Lewis but good?
I mean, we already have
Like,
the
good.
division. I mean, we're working on the NFC Championship right now.
Pick is in. Cowboys are staying put here at
Can't
23.
even talk football with my friend without.
I'm saying with the roster they have, it's in layup.
Maybe it's Dak's successor. They're so secure with the roster.
That would be awesome.
It is Garrett Nussmeier.
Carson Beck!
He's a winner, experienced winner. He just needs a little time.
Jerry's like, all right, you got that one. I'm going my turn now.
Funny.
And Jerry's like, well, I mean, we liked Ty Simpson a lot, and I think that's why the Rams grabbed him. We're doing the same thing.
I let Steven do the first one now. I'm getting to play games.
Okay.
Somebody's going to take Sawyer. We're tight with Sawyer Robertson's cousin. That's Landry Atkinson, who emails a lot.
Mike
Buddy of
Leach's,
mine.
Mike Leach's last
Yeah.
quarterback recruit.
And they're from out there.
Love it.
Chabo says he has Riz. We're taking him.
So, I think Omar Cooper's pretty good. I think Casey's. Those receivers are good. I just don't think you should get them right there. They don't.
Yeah, and you've already moved back once. There are people that think McNeil Warren is better than Thieneman, but
We lost Logan Wilson, guys. Made the graphic. This is the linebacker.
oh god,
How much
What
would
is
have to
happening?
Helmet guys there?
How much would I have to pay you to be that guy?
Luchador. I've met
Whoa.
that guy. Oh.
Oh, the Dude Perfect ones?
Get this guy a Segway or something. Jeez.
Where is Tyler? How is Tyler or Kobe not?
Is that what the schedule release is going to be?
Oh, if it's
That's
Duke-
a good idea.
Oh, it's shoddy.
The dudes have not.
That's how shoddy gets in with him.
All right, here we go.
With the 23rd pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys select Malachi Lawrence, defensive end, University of Central Florida.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
I like it.
So 2 defenders. That's pretty much what everybody thought.
You done any UCF games the last few years?
It's
you
huge.
know,
I mean, it's an overdraft.
There was
based
a
on
lot of
most boards,
steam
but-
here
Yeah,
this
for
week,
sure.
linking the Cowboys to him.
And it's not 20. It's
Juicy! Exclamation mark!
With the exclamation.
What does
that's
that even mean?
It's juicy, bro.
What does that? He brings the juice, I guess.
You don't know. His violent hands.
Violent hands. That describes Dan's Saturday night usually.
Ted.
Club night. Violent hands, Dan.
Guilty.
So yeah, you kind of have different ends of the spectrum here. Where Downs is a guy who
elite tester.
Yes, exactly. So that's how he gets into the first round. Is his combine ran a 4.52.
That seems like a terrible stat.
They fall for that.
Oh, I know.
A lot.
At least he produced.
But
he's
terrible
not
bullet point is elite tester.
right.
Here's the thing. Here's what you're all forgetting.
They're making this an international thing.
They didn't have a second round pick this year to reach with, so they just had to take their second first round pick and use. This is what they would normally do with a second round pick. Is like, all right, well, it's a guy with a freak show upside, but might end up being a rotation player. That's what they just did.
So he's.
But that doesn't mean the guy
and
can't
yet
also
he
be
produced more. And I understand UCF, Big 12 as opposed to Keldrick, Falk, Auburn, SEC. I mean, Falk had a huge down year
for sure
compared to the year before, just in terms of pure production. So here's anonymous defensive line coach about Lawrence. He's my sleeper. He has power, but he doesn't really know how to use it yet. But he's so fast off the ball. He gets guys on their heels. He is more of a traits guy right now. He doesn't quite know yet how to unlock all of them. He's inconsistent. He's raw, but I like the player.
That's the kind of guy, weren't they saying in the press conference they are not going to pick? I thought they were saying they weren't going to take any kind of a reach type thing just because they need immediate help.
Well,
he's juicy.
He is juicy. I mean, when you set the bar at you need immediate help, I mean that's a wide right.
Yeah,
like he's going to play.
But Jerry has this press conference and a month ago acknowledges that they they do projects in the second round, and he's like, we're not going to do that this year.
You remember when Quinn was there? He basically got to tell them what he wanted in that draft, like the first Dan Quinn year.
Like Nashawn Wright.
And so maybe Christian Parker gets a little bit of a leash where he's like, I've got to have.
They seem to let the coordinators do that. Has Shotty had dinner with him?
God, man. I don't know. It's different, right? Like, if you have a boss. I've never had a boss. We obviously worked at one place for a really long time, but I never had a boss that was, cool, but you wanted to avoid. But you hear about that. Like, my wife has had a lot of those. Like, nice guy, but I just don't want to. And it's just funny to me that you can be, the best in the world at something and make $10 million, and you still got to go to work. And that they feel him coming.
Yeah.
At work, and they're like, fuck, I hear him.
Hey!
Oh, hey, Coach.
Yeah, cool.
No, we were just talking about how much we love hanging out with you.
Ping pong later, Coach? Yeah.
Really like those sliders your wife made. They were really good.
I was going to follow
those
up
cookies
on that,
are great.
All right, bet, guys. God, I said bet again.
Can I play Caleb Downs audio, or do you want to save this for tomorrow?
No, go.
No, bro.
Do tomorrow's show as if it's a new show that nobody...
East Love, they all seem very interested.
By the way, he has his own podcast.
Yes.
Caleb Downs does?
Yes.
Okay.
I remember the other day thinking I might be interested.
All right. This is Caleb Downs with Kay Adams.
Going to be drafted today, likely. Coach Harbaugh, Schottenheimer, Quinn. What is one moment between those three that really stuck with you?
I would say two have to deal with golf. Coach Schottenheimer, he won't like me saying this, but I've beat him in
No, he's great.
in putting in his office. He got mad about that a little bit. So I'm a little bit of a golfer, so I beat him at that. And then Coach Quinn.
Putt with Shoddy.
Play a little putt with Shoddy.
What if we compete? Let's just see your compete level.
He can get on the special teams golf sim.
It's not just putt. I feel like Shoddy can just make it so pressure packed. Like he can just really test these guys. Really put a little some kind of object away. Make him work around it. Just really test his.
It's for the green jacket, Caleb.
Yes, it was kind of how you handle pressure. Boy, that's awesome, man. You handle that pressure.
So Dan, he does get somewhat of a pass on the pod because he does it with his brother, who is also an NFL receiver.
The Colts, yeah.
And they're getting paid by some sports company, DAZN. I don't know how to say that.
How many of these
DAZN.
first-round picks
Yeah, I call it.
have a brother in the
I call
NFL?
it took 6 months to cancel with trying to get a hold of someone in Estonia. Sorry. Go ahead, Dan.
No, I'm just starting to think that there's something to genetics because a lot of these guys have a brother in the NFL.
No, you never had a chance, Dan.
His brother Stockholm.
It's probably better than the Kelsey's. Without listening to it.
I like what Blake just said, by the way. I'm acknowledging that it's a good joke.
I got off.
Oh, KC Concepcion.
Look, we have
But
plenty,
Blake
plenty
was
of time for
concerned more
syndrome
with
jokes.
his jokes and not
We
pulling the
got a
audio
little
up.
off. I know I played the Caleb Downs
It's all
audio.
right.
Now I
It's
got
all
to
right.
catch back
We have
up.
plenty of
okay.
time for
I'll get it back.
syndrome.
Aggie going to Cleveland.
Down to business.
Another one.
Yak.
Let's see here.
Too many drops.
Well, you hate that to be your third bullet point.
In the first round.
That's not good for a receiver.
Can we just get a bullet point
I guess
that
his
says
mom doesn't do a cool thing.
Mom is not a MILF, you know?
Root mom.
Not a yoga instructor.
Jake, not interested.
Pluck and go.
No, but obviously the jeans thing, Dan, but I feel like sometimes when we joke about that, and a bunch of draft pods, John knows this, but like at some point, it does come down to how fucking crazy you are to be an NFL player. Like all these guys have like crazy genes. Like the ones who actually make it in the first round, it's very rarely are there guys who make it their whole life who fail. Like it's usually guys who just they it's too much for them to be a professional. Like so how much you care and try really does make the difference.
What do you think of that, Dominic?
And your structure at home, for sure. Like the world you came from.
I think Jake's right.
What's the world you came from?
What do you mean?
Like I know Deuce's structure seems to be solid. I don't know what your home, where you were from.
My uncle ran in the Olympics in '96. My other uncle played for the 49ers and won a Super Bowl. So I think there's something to it.
Yeah.
My dad was a high-level tennis player. I have half brothers that were also pretty good. So yeah.
It's making me a Lone Star like my uncles.
Help out, John.
Carry on the bloodline. Grab my backpack.
So you were taking it very seriously early.
I will say, like, with the kids that I train and I work with, I almost 100% can nail within 5 minutes which ones are younger siblings of other players that I've had in the past. Like there is definitely something to, being a sibling and being a younger sibling that I don't know what happened to Jake. And Jake's not here.
No, Jake's older.
To defend
Jake's
himself.
older.
Oh,
He's
is he older
Yeah,
than?
he's
Oh, I thought Jake was younger.
No, the
You're
Kemp
saying the
story
younger
tried.
siblings
The younger
are the
sibling,
better players, generally?
always. The younger siblings tend to, because so much about like being an athlete or being a high level athlete is being placed in challenging environments from the beginning. So like kids playing up, so I grew up in an environment where everyone in my neighborhood was actually a year or two older than me. So I didn't know that I was any good. I was just chasing them all the time. And this is what happens with siblings. So I didn't have boy siblings or male siblings. I grew up in a house with all sisters, but the kids in my neighborhood were all slightly older than me. So I chased them my whole life until I got to high school. When I got to high school, all my friends were a year older than me because I played up my whole life because I'm a June birthday. So that's another thing is like your birth order and then the month that you're born plays a big part in it. And there's a bunch of studies out on that.
See when Jake says that to Dan.
I think there's a big one out on hockey. Like all the high-level hockey players are all born. I think is it January?
September.
Oh, is it September?
Yeah, that's the Gladwell. Malcolm Gladwell.
Yeah, but I thought you were saying the opposite.
Outliers.
Like,
Outliers.
You were younger.
Yeah, I was younger, so I was chasing, but I was genetically, I could hack it with those
I think
guys.
a lot of times
Like, I
you
could
ended up with
compete
people who
them.
were both. For example, my brother, right? My brother was old for his age and was routinely playing kids a year, 2 years older than him.
Okay.
Like he had
Because
beaten
the
everybody
hockey thing,
his
I
age.
thought a lot of it was
They're older, so they dominate most of the
so
time.
they
so they have
dominate,
the
and the
confidence.
coaches pay more attention to them and work on
Because
them
they're
more.
better
Yeah.
and they
Well, the
have
hockey
better
thing, they divide them out at 4 years old. So being born in September when you're 4 versus a kid in March, like that, the development at 4 years old, and so they make their teams at like 4, 5, 6, when whatever they're called, and like they will build their national team out of 100 kids at 6 years old, and they're just constantly picking from that 100, and like 75 or 80 out of that 100 are September birthdays because at 4 years old they're bigger than everybody else at 4. And
We
so
gotta
like
pick.
the outlier is the kid born in March, April, May that can crack that physical barrier, if you will. But like Dom's saying, physically I was the youngest of 4. I am the youngest of 4 boys, and my oldest brother and I learned how to ride a bike on the same exact day. So like I was like 3.5, he was like 8.5. We were learning how to ride 2-wheel bikes.
Yeah,
so like the precociousness on the younger you are, like you're just advancing. You're just like you don't know any better. Like when I got the first, I was good at math. Like calculate. I won the around the world because like I was doing multiplication when I was like 3 and 4. I wouldn't make smarter. I just had experienced it earlier.
Yeah. One of the problems we're having right now, daughter's 7, the boy's 3.5, and he's so much better. Like she won't get on a scooter in front of him.
Yeah.
Because she knows it from the time he was 2. And she was like 6. It wasn't so she won't practice like riding a bike or she won't do anything athletic in front
Is
of him.
she competitive with him?
But she just knows like he's already like so far past.
So she doesn't attempt. She's like, yeah.
It's like same deal. I mean, they're 4 years apart and they've learned to ride the bike on the same weekend.
I have a buddy who's got 3 daughters, and the baby is the best soccer player. And he'd ask the older one something, do you want to play this year? And she's like, is it okay if I support the youngest one? Like, I want to be at her games. Like, I want to help with her. Like, he was just like, that's the most female, like, sweet-hearted, oldest kid thing in the world. Of like, I'm not as good as she is, but I want to definitely guide her. Can I just help?
I know that this makes me an asshole, but when I saw like what APEC does for the first time, and it's probably like a lot of what Dominic does. Here you go, Blake.
The 25th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft. The Chicago Bears select Dylan Thieneman.
Damn it.
Defensive back, Oregon.
He's such a Midwest DB, though. That's
Yeah.
great. It's perfect for him.
Mm-hmm. But like when I saw what
Look at him.
He's got some
Look
swag.
at him, dude.
That dude's going to Vegas
Fuck
tomorrow,
yeah,
but he's
dude.
going to get fucking
Jake's hero.
He's partying. Chicago. He'll kill Chicago. They party a lot.
I want to say this without like
Sister.
I feel like this pisses Dan off because like I realize I'm not a good athlete. I'm trying to say when I see like what
Look at this guy.
APEC does, and I imagine it's what Dominic does, and it's like teaching kids how to run when they're 6 or 7, as opposed to even really playing sports. There's a place in Grapevine that does it, and she's not an athlete at all, but I feel like if you learn how to use your body correctly before it gets all effed up, even if she just wants to be like a runner one day, you'd rather at that age just learn it.
Do you ever
Yeah, for sure.
ever put a golf club or any kind of like? Does she like stuff like
no,
that?
I mean we do soccer. We do basketball. It's just I just think aside from all that, if they should teach kids how to run early. Like actually teach. Most people don't know how to run.
Just how to understand their bodies.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
And so
I think we're going to grow to hate this guy.
I love him.
Who, Thieneman?
I love this guy.
Oh my god.
He's going to party in Chicago.
He
They don't
should have
close down
gone
till
to the
6 a.m.
Eagles.
I'm
So
hearing the Bee
bad.
Gees in my head as he
Walking-
walks down that.
Just
I mean, it's the shades. You didn't need
walking
shades.
that hall.
Barstool
Take him
Sports
off now.
advertisement.
He's going to. How long is going to stay
Okay,
at the
yeah,
mirror?
no.
Think of the guy walking down there just sobbing, full of him, and he's just like, yeah, bro.
I got this.
Hell yeah.
I get
Look
that
at
it's his moment, but it's it's a little inauthentic. Like, I don't
Dang it,
think
man.
that's how you really feel about yourself.
I love it.
No, I
love it
think he
too.
does. I really do.
You
I
think you think that's how he walks into his bathroom in the
Raj,
morning
what up,
and looks in
bro?
the mirror? You think
You
that's how he
know
walks?
the
Bring it in.
amount of
Bring it
shit
in,
you could
Raj.
tell me if I was a white DB selected in the first
I was
round.
gonna say,
The answer is 0.
Yes, that dude looks in the mirror. He's like, no, you don't understand.
Fuck
It's
yeah.
the world
Like-
I'm in.
I'm a
Like
dinosaur.
when he goes to brush his teeth in the morning, he's walking in the mirror and he's like,
Shoddy,
like
Shoddy
that's
would
how
have
he's looking.
loved him.
He
If
knows
Cooper-
he's one of like 3 to 7
Oh,
humans.
man.
Like, starting white DB in the NFL.
Because that's
like, there's
gay as
just a-
shit.
He has a full-length mirror and beats off in front of it.
Oh my
Just
god!
do it to himself.
Why would they just show like
Some American
a
Psycho
yellow
shit,
pop
like-
ball for him?
Yeah, he likes to see himself.
He's flexing his own muscles.
Roman
He's
Roy
like-
in the
he is
office
his,
building.
He's
Biggest
his own
fan.
spank
Look at
bank.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Harrison Smith. Yeah, let's show those highlights
too.
too.
See a Thieneman highlight.
Yeah.
Page, actually. Oh my God, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Next on
Icy.
Frisco King.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, Cooper
So
DeJean
we
is
have a
pulling
guest
Nikki
on the
Bella.
show tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Who? Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot.
Oh, remember guests?
Boy, that ain't gonna fit.
Oh, come on.
Let's do
we'll
it.
figure it out.
What's his name?
Blake?
Yeah, how about give us any info?
Jordan Lucas.
His name is Jordan Lucas. He's a volleyball player
Oh my God.
that we.
You got him?
Yeah.
Yes, bitch.
No,
Really?
no. The guy who's like going viral.
Here, let's hear this guy. I want to hear him talk.
Yeah, no, I know. You got.
Oh, yeah, we got him.
I'm just extremely thankful to everyone that's been with me throughout the way. And
All right,
the
he
journey
doesn't
I've
sound
gone
as
on.
cool as I thought he would.
I thought he was going to sound like
he's Midwest.
hip hop
He's
Paul.
from Indiana.
Yeah. Walking down that hall, I'm like, I gotta hear this guy.
for?
Riff
You thought there'd be like all this swagger that comes out of his voice.
Riff raff.
All right, sorry. What were we just talking about?
Midway.
The guest.
Oh yeah, the zesty
Jordan,
volleyball.
Yeah, Jordan
Yes.
Lucas.
I love that
What
y'all
a
got
guy.
him. That's badass.
Yeah.
This guy's taking over the world.
Because he just, that guy's authentic.
Oh, see. I feel like there's some sort of gaydar place there
Yes.
where you're.
Ooh, there's the
Ruling
headline.
one way,
Cowboys
but not
trade
the-
up for downs.
Maybe.
Oh, Frito. They trade up for downs. Did they
don't
go
hate
up
it.
or down?
I don't hate it.
Right, and that's why you pitch the Syndrome one first.
Right.
Like, and you go, okay, well, what
Soft
about this
landing
one?
spot.
Yeah. Hello, buddy.
Oh, man, that's fun.
Is Connie Rosso gone? Have you been down there?
He was
he's
loading up.
backing
He
up.
was loading up. I
They're
think he's
loading
pretty
up?
much, yeah.
Texans moved up 2 spots here. Made a trade with the Bills.
What are the? What else is on right now? Is WWF Ultimate Sports Show?
What?
Do like a Twitch raid or something?
Is that what we're up against?
Keelan Rutledge.
What else is going on?
Guard.
You want to hand it
Georgia
all
Tech.
over? Hand our audience over to
My favorite.
Yeah. Why don't you give him the exact name?
McNair's
Make Texas
got an underrated
next.
hot piece. The owner for the Texans.
Yeah, rank the hot owners, John.
Strange.
John.
No, he's
No,
right.
no, I'm
he's
with
right.
you.
He's right.
McNair's in there.
He's right.
She's
Carly at the
his
top.
wife- I think it's his second version.
Yeah,
His
definitely.
Stepmom.
Definitely.
Adult children.
Yeah.
Oh, another nasty finisher.
Man, he's crazy looking.
They've got a lot of Fort Worth ties.
Do they?
They had a house that they had built by Rivercrest and sold it to Rex Tillerson.
Ah.
And Tillerson had to sell it
When he
to go work in
did
politics.
a brief
Right.
stint
In
in
the
season
cabinet.
2 of the White House.
Yeah, and that house has since been
Fucking
torn
Rex
down. There's a
Tillerson.
monster
Tillerson.
built- Yeah.
Exxon?
Yeah.
Anybody here fuck with Paw Patrol? And what's anybody's Paw Patrol
What do you
acumen
got?
like right now?
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
Cal McNair absolutely looks like the mayor.
Mayor Goodway?
What's his name? Mayor? Nah.
Mayor,
Goodway. All right, Blake's right. I think there's some.
Is that the show where the cartoon characters have more ass than they should?
Yes.
Good lord,
When you
dude.
presented that, yeah.
Dude.
I think
Illegal. Illegal. Here goes Jerry Fallen with Will McClay. Like, oh my god.
Jane had a different angle of it today too.
Man, she's got to cut her shit out. Dude, she's tweeting. Okay, so all these like science people are dying, right? Scientists, these physicists.
Hold up, let him cook.
If you look in the right places on the internet, you're going to find people that believe that they are seeing a pattern of those that are involved in like government science and government weapon systems. And I'll admit, I don't know how often somebody from MIT gets gunned down in front of their house, so maybe it's happening a lot. But she's posting about it nonstop. And like one of them was from 2022. You know, she'll post and be like, seems a little patterns, and then it gets community noted. And it's like, am I crazy for thinking if you work in the media, even if it's like your side interest, that maybe you'd check and be like, I don't know.
Yeah,
You guys are
if you're
fucking
gonna get
pussies. Everybody's
you're
just
right.
sitting
If you're
here.
going to get
I don't
community
know.
noted, if you're going to get community
I
noted,
haven't
yes,
seen what you're talking
You
about.
are a reporter.
And like I know
Yes.
it's not national security if people think that aliens are killing scientists, but it just seems weird to me to not stop and check.
Yeah, I don't think aliens are killing the scientists. Somebody might be killing, but I don't think it's aliens. And I don't.
Well, of course, I saw an article where someone was like, "There's no here's
100%.
this."
2 or 3 weeks ago, one of my favorite sites. I don't tell you a lot about. Zero Hedge is a great website.
I'm familiar with Zero Hedge.
Great, and they had this a couple weeks ago, and it was Tyler Durden, the guy that runs that site, was just like, "Look, this is just a coincidence. Like things can be coincidences. They don't. Not everything." And he is a theorist. He's crazy.
He's
And
through the
like,
Matrix.
He's like, look, I look for conspiracy theories. Not everything though has to be. And like that story has continued to gain steam to the point where it's like, now that Jane,
Yeah, I mean, now that Jane's on, what are we gonna
get back to your off-season bullshit, Jane? Don't you have anything else? I don't want to hear you talk about this. I don't need your takes on any of this.
Mayor Humdinger.
Humdinger. I assume Goodway didn't sound right.
Goodway's the lady with the fat ass.
Okay.
She looks
let's
like
go.
They got a couple of them.
See, that may be
I
more
think
the
she
argument.
is
The concern is that like girls like Jane
kinda-
Slater are filling their off-season with bullshit now. Like they're just staying in front of you with engagement. They just want engagement.
She adds, and if you like
Offsides.
sci-fi, consider Mercy with Chris Pratt. It theorizes a surveillance state and what could and can go wrong.
Right.
I enjoyed it. I personally would have liked Tom Cruise as the lead, but it was good.
And that's fine.
She's got 1,000 engagements, and she looks at her and she's like, "First down, I got it. First down. 1,000 engagements on my stupid
It's like,
ass test."
yes,
Like,
what you're
here we go.
describing, Jane, was Minority Report.
She's like, contract year. I'm ready to.
Yeah, I think Cal McNair looks like Mayor.
Well, the Dolphins are a mess.
I really thought it was going to work.
I know. Doesn't it suck?
Well,
like Chip Kelly didn't work. Mike McDaniel didn't work.
Well, okay, this is again like
guys we want to work.
But it could, to piggyback off what we were just talking about, nobody remembers when like a regular schmegular guy just fails.
Here's the
as
Jane
much.
angle. Watch.
So much closer
Here's
to
Jerry.
death.
Yeah.
Oh!
Jerry's athletic as hell to pull himself back up like that.
Watch.
Look at this.
I love the late help
Could
by
you
Clinton. I love
imagine?
the late help by Clinton. There you go.
That is very close. Look at how
Yeah.
close he is to the edge back
I mean,
there.
Tad had his head turned there for a second.
Steven's not really paying attention.
Steven pushed him. What?
Very close to it.
In the
Mustache.
2026 NFL Draft.
If he goes down
the
there,
Miami Dolphins
we're
select
actually at a funeral
Chris
today,
Johnson,
or watching a
defensive
funeral.
back,
He's not
San Diego
leaving.
State.
CJ2K.
Yeah, because look at the
What is
protruding
this?
angles that
Yeah.
you fall on.
Asian-
Yeah.
Asian mom
Couldn't
theory,
get a
Jay.
camera in
Oh, come on.
California?
Yep.
She let Dad
She let
do
Dad
whatever he
turn.
did.
If
We
he
just-
goes down
we just
there and
went
is in
on
the
Zoom
hospital now,
720p.
do they trade down? Do they trade back? Do they do all the things
I'll
they've
tell
done?
you what, there will be a camera in that hospital. That's for sure.
Yeah, the war room moves.
I can promise
heat
you
freeze.
that. Yeah,
Yeah, heat freeze.
he's bringing the
Thumb up.
whole
Hue for
world.
thumbs
They get that actual bed.
Yeah,
they bring it
yeah,
to
the
the war
actual
room.
gurney.
He's got a hospital room in his house right now, ready to go.
Absolutely.
They sent Jane Slater to the room
That's
to
a good
interview
question.
him.
Is there a hospital room? Like, is there a
It's just waiting.
in his house right now? There is a full like
In his house.
Yes.
I don't know about that. I thought you
know.
meant
that
just like
has
a
all the equipment if
concierge service.
needed. If
Maybe.
if there's an emergency.
I mean, think Logan Roy in season 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, they certainly can build one out.
So is Troy in the room?
Wonder if he or
No.
Dan Marino have the bigger.
Is that Pete Davidson?
See Marino in there.
No, here's a better question. So he falls, and they got to do the funeral this weekend. And Vrabel's like, I know I said I'd beat accounting Saturday.
Honey, wait. This is one of the greatest.
I don't give a fuck if Jim.
Yeah, Diana Rossini reports that the Patriots have made a trade.
Yeah.
Is she really? She's no.
Wasn't this the
She nuked her Twitter
conspiracy theory thing?
Which
if,
part?
If they trade out of they trade this pick, Vrabel will not appear at all. Or I guess that doesn't work because he had a press conference earlier, right?
What is Diana Rossini's podcast name?
Well, the one she used to do was called Scoop City. Why?
I'm just saying, when she launches her next career,
Oh,
and
yeah.
she has a podcast.
I think I have a actually someone gave me today a product she could advertise to start the show. This is a drip stick. here on Scoop City. She was doing it with Chase Daniel.
Chase Daniel, yeah.
The podcast.
Yeah, doing what?
Boy, she's deleted her tweets going back to
the Patriots did
early January.
Yeah, I mean, I think she's nuked a lot more than that.
I mean, that's just what's showing up on her profile that I can see.
She's innocent.
In the 2026 NFL Draft, the New England Patriots select Caleb Lomu, tackle, Utah.
Rashini's innocent, but she hired a crisis communications firm.
Right.
She didn't do anything.
Of course.
Really? Mormon.
Mesa?
Had they soaked?
Yeah.
So you're telling me that's not Caleb Downs?
You're saying it nicked him?
It is interesting.
He's married. He's mature.
Probably got
That's what they
2
say.
kids.
Boy, this kid looks more skittish than Callahan back there.
After a sack.
Oh, look at that duck.
I just love this. Like, why would that other player have given a shit about the future of Bo Cal? Like it was like they were action hero enemies. Check his tape. I was like, okay.
Another show.
Check after I sacked him. After.
Yeah. I mean, I know he wanted, but yeah, it's like
Don't let me slide to 15. That would be the worst.
Boy, people are firing off jokes with the Patriots making a pick. Vrabel didn't call Caleb Lomu. He texted, "You up?"
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's certainly a Mormon angle in here somewhere, a wife sharing or something.
Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
He's
Coming out with a new season in Orange County.
He's compartmentalizing.
And also, this is the thing. I feel like I'm clear enough of this scene now, right, where you can just like say it. Everybody who works in the NFL is fucking around like big time. So the idea that like Vrabel's got to go to work and everyone's like, oh, this scarlet letter pariah,
right?
Like they're definitely all like, damn, that shit sucks. You got hemmed up in that. That's. But there's nobody in that room that's like,
right.
Ooh.
His wife.
Yeah, your boss got fingered the day of the AFC Championship game.
Even Vrabel's wife. He's a pro athlete. He's
Right,
a whatever.
I mean-
they probably kind of know, but it's the old don't.
Yeah.
You can't.
You're not
if it
trying to
embarrasses
flaunt
me,
it around, and that is
right.
an asshole move. Like somebody in your job like that, that's a little much. But I don't know. It's not a big deal at work. I promise you.
Right. None of the team doesn't care. I don't know. What do you think, Dominic?
It's where we live today, sports.
What would you think?
That nobody cares.
Yeah.
That the people that he works with, like you said, they're all doing the same thing.
Yeah, I've got buddies who work, like, I remember when we were in our 20s going to work for, I won't say the company's names, but, like, these big medical device companies, and then, like, their superior was 34 with a wife and a kid, but, like, well, he was dinging his secretary, and, like, can't believe he's doing this, it's going to end up poorly, and he got caught, and he reassigned to another area, and the girl got reassigned or whatever, but, like, it stayed, like, he didn't lose his job. They was like, yo, man, we're going to have to move you to another spot. I got to feel like that's the same, just because they're, then I feel like they're probably even worse dudes. It's probably...
Yeah,
a higher percentage of them with
the Michigan coach just
dude, that's
right.
Look at the crap he had got caught up in.
I think
Good
about
Morning
the
America
no-name,
got that lady too.
I saw that. Yes.
Did you see that?
like the receivers coach, the special team, like these coaches, like they stay away from their wives during the season. These kids are, they were talking about Rossini's talking noise on her husband. I remember Vrabel in a press conference 10 years ago, was whatever, and reference, like whatever, there was kind of an innuendo of like, hey, you and your wife, whatever. He's like, man, I've been married 20 years. I hadn't even thought about that with her. Like, wait, well, it's...
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude, that's the best part of the Jimmy doc, or of that whole. Maybe it's The Gambler, when he's like, yeah, it was a very tough decision. As my wife was like, it's impossible for me to see you having this job and being married to me. So I divorced her. Then I won 2 Super Bowls. Then I got to work in building a dynasty. Damn, I didn't realize how hot this lady in this Michigan situation was.
Maybe worth it.
Might need a review.
I think he might have beat her up, Dan.
Oh.
Right? Didn't he?
I don't think so.
No, he just was threatening. No, fucking kill myself, babe.
So he just told her
wasn't
not
great.
to talk. She wasn't supposed to talk. They've gone over this first.
I feel like we went over this.
It wasn't this complicated. You said you weren't going to say shit. You remember that? I gave you that raise. Do you remember when you said it was cool? And fucking you talking like this.
He had complete control over me, she said.
Yeah. Oh man, so let's see. What are we looking at for tomorrow? Well, obviously
Nothing.
not the Cowboys, but let's see what sort of run gets going here. Let's.
When does the live stream start tomorrow?
You know, I would
do it.
I honestly, if I could sell that.
You want to go pick by pick every round?
Day 3.
I've got to go counseling. On
Mike Vrabel isn't here, but we are.
Yeah. All these guys got to
on
stay.
Sunday, I can't make it.
If you want in on round 1, you got to be in on the whole week.
I got early games on Saturday. Get that out of the way. And then we do have that volunteer bit Saturday afternoon, but I could do tomorrow if y'all wanted. Don't threaten me.
With the 29th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select Peter Woods, defensive tackle, Clemson.
There you go.
Chris
Clemson.
Jones.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look at this chain.
Oh, the all white.
Man, everyone's in white but him.
It's the all white.
It's the
party.
It's the reverse.
Spot the agents.
Okay.
It's the reverse bride situation. Everyone else is in white.
He was a few picks away from looking like a real asshole, too.
Boy, you're right.
Penetrating quickness.
Oh, yeah. Say that slower.
Damn, that's a good call, John. That would have looked
Yeah,
really sad.
Hey,
They
you
just
guys
got
all
out.
wear white.
Dozen
show
white
up.
suits.
You want to go through In-N-Out, grab a burger, let's go.
Yeah.
We ain't just sitting around doing nothing.
Waterburger's open.
That's right. We got to mention Silverback Construction, one of our good sponsors as well. Nate at Silverback Construction. Just a big supporter of the show.
Let them construct
let's
for
see.
you.
A general contractor, specializes in commercial construction. It's really he's an interesting sponsor because he's like, we're not looking for a ton of business, but he's part of the DumbZone Business Consortium, so they kind of share business back and forth.
You need a building. You need Silverback.
And on his graphic, it also says massive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nate.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see. They do design and plans in-house to save you money. They handle all the permitting. They cover everything from the time you sign until they get you open and you open the company's door. They do medical, general office, retail, restaurants. So, yeah, Silverback Construction.
Get your CO through Silverback, certificate of occupancy.
The Jets?
That's
Look at that.
They're going to pick again.
Seems like that's what that business, that warehouse
What
the other
is
day
that?
needed when they were trying to run that sex shop.
Nate Moore's our guy out there.
They should've
Boy, we got to get one of those. We have got to get one. That is some Star Trek shit right there.
Yeah.
We had a listener wear one of those to a remote.
I think
yeah. So, Jake, if you come to my draft party and you wear all white and then I don't get drafted, do you come back the next day wearing all white again?
Yeah.
Dude, listen, here's the thing. Okay, in the scenario you just described, there's one white guy right there, right? It took a lot for him.
That was a white guy.
He had to
in the
dig
room,
down
too.
deep and be
Yeah,
like, I'm
yeah.
cool. I can do this. I can wear a white suit with 10 other black
For
people.
a day. For today. I
I'm
can
fine.
do it for today.
But I'll tell you what.
He's like, I went to church when I was recruiting. I went to
Right.
church with you
We're
when I was
fine.
recruiting you. Yeah,
But I'm telling
down,
you,
down.
it's going to be tough to get it back up tomorrow.
That is tough. That's like asking.
Yeah.
It's like asking a guy after he threw a complete game to start tomorrow's game again.
Look,
it's like, bro,
I emptied out every bit of swag I had.
No, Jake's hitting a drive-through on the way home in that thing. There might be some sauce on it.
That guy's showing up in cargo shorts tomorrow.
Cooper Jr., wide receiver, Indiana.
Don't ask for a lot, Rich.
3
Thanks for dressing up, Omar.
That's the move, though.
It's a nice
Be
t-shirt.
Jeans?
That's
I like this guy.
I'm with you.
I like him so
I'm with
much.
you,
I
Jake.
thought he was badass.
Throw on a t-shirt.
Yep.
Whatever I was wearing yesterday, I'll wear it again today.
Amira? Yeah.
Wonder where he
the grab
started.
against Penn State.
The Jets.
Like he signed with Cignetti out of high school, right? And
Did he?
He
At
went
the
from
other-
James Madison to Indiana.
That's right, yeah.
My uncle's name is Omar. Is that an interesting note?
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah, cool.
Amazing and ironic.
Ramsiest.
Omar coming.
Interesting. What does that mean?
It means
Evo
he blocks. It is dumb. It's especially dumb
ChatGPT.
because the Ramsiest, the guys that they're talking about, were like fifth and not picked,
Yeah.
right? So now you're
Cooper
like,
Cup.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Puka. That did
I
See
think
if we
they're
could
like
squeeze in
trying to like the lowest
one
common
bullet
denominator.
point.
They're trying to create more fans. Like they don't need us. They know that we're going to know how to break down these athletes. Like they need women and international people to be like, oh, massive. Okay, this is important. Massive,
Big.
juicy.
Oh,
big."
his mom's a yoga instructor. Oh, okay, I know yoga. I've
heard of that.
I've heard of yoga
I
before.
really don't think
Yeah,
they're
get this
pandering to the
guy.
female.
He's bouncy.
Addicted to Yankee candles.
Yeah, as a female, I don't think I could really, get into it without those bullet points.
I know.
That's right.
That's why they wrote
We're
penetration.
we're growing the game.
Loves
Caleb.
macrame.
The Jets are never going to be good.
Well, they think
man.
middle America dude sitting on the
now-
couch. He's got his wife or girlfriend paying attention. Like, look this. Don't you like football?
That's right.
Aren't you
Juicy.
learning this?
Juicy.
Yeah, see, football. We're learning it.
You wear stuff that says juicy,
A
right?
yoga instructor.
What happened to the juicy pants?
I think I could get
Juicy
into this.
Couture.
She goes, this is such a human sport. This is such good dudes. They're so sweet.
Feels like Juicy Couture left with like the Jersey Shore. We had like a brief dalliance as a country
Ed
with
Hardy.
Right. Just juicy on the ass.
I never knew a woman who didn't have an aggravated assault charge that was wearing those.
on one end or the
a
other.
mug shoddy
One end
wearing
or the
juicy.
other.
Yeah.
It's the Venn diagram is just a circle.
She hits her husband.
He
Who we got
likes it.
here? Was this Tennessee?
He prefers
Tennessee
it.
move up?
Yeah.
Did you see the? We didn't play it, but Brandon Bean. I guess why not? The guy's walking through fire. But in his press conference, he's like, "Yeah, if anybody wants to make some AI photos of any of the guys we want." He was just joking, obviously, about like Laramie Tunsil.
Right.
Kind of a WA
The
joke. 'Cause
mask.
people were mad. Like,
Right.
except I saw somebody immediately photoshopped him with like Muhammad Atta or something.
Well, especially I feel like the deep fake. I feel like Congress is like passing deep fake laws, right? Right. I mean,
Yeah.
you kind of can't make jokes the week or two of that.
What kind of power play is that? So Salah standing right. The girl is making the call. Salah could have just been that guy too. He had to just stand there like this. So is it just to show that I'm too important to?
Could be cultural. His people may not do stuff like that. like the woman.
Is this Sharia war room?
Bitch, I said call. I saw you.
Culture.
I saw you in that plate of barbecue. Fucking make the call.
I didn't see. I thought you meant like because who runs the Titans? Do they have a lady?
Amy Adams. Yeah, the Bud Adams' daughter.
Okay.
But there was a lady making the call.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought maybe like she wanted to do it.
It didn't. Well, was that?
Now let's.
That wasn't the owner, was it? She looked younger.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. Owner's like 70.
Quick take,
Yeah,
Dominic. Do you believe in Cam Ward?
Yeah, I'd say.
I think I might too.
Yeah.
Although I have all my Justin Herbert stocks still.
Before the
I like
Titans
Herbert.
pick, congratulations, you set a record for the first night of the draft. 320,000
For fentanyl overdoses in the crowd.
people here tonight.
320,000.
Jeez.
That's insane.
Awesome. We'll need that.
Awesome.
Awesome.
This is so awesome.
In the 2026 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select Keldrick Falk, defensive end, Auburn.
So his slide ends here.
He was there.
But you're right about that dude in the all-white party. Like,
Yeah, dude.
Can you imagine how sad that is?
I almost
if you
leaned,
don't get picked.
I feel like they may have had a Friday night motif too ready, like a different, maybe all denim,
Canadian tuxedo.
Canadian tux night. Let's see what his little.
Well, I'm sure you'll get picked tomorrow. Yeah. No, it's all right.
Do I just wear the jacket? I don't know. I don't really feel comfortable.
Like, how many are there? 5 parties right now?
Yeah, you'd have to figure.
That are,
it.
wouldn't that be cool? Like it's like the Oscars. They show the 5 contestants.
There's just
in
a
the 5 box.
multi-screen channel of that.
So all the parties that are going to be there's 4 of these are going to be walking out real sad in about 5 minutes.
Yes,
bunch of cold pigs in the blanket.
Yeah,
kind of picking at the dip.
Man, I don't think I can make it tomorrow, brother. I'm sorry.
Who will get the final rose?
I heard they was. Yeah, they did.
How about meeting Beuerlein?
How about Beuerlein's great?
Why can't we pick games with?
You need to have him on more. You need to have him on more.
Just kind of make him.
Blake protects him.
Why don't we make him? We'll just give him 1 minute each week on politics. Beltway with Beuerlein. And he just kind of runs down what's going on Capitol Hill.
What's up with this no kings?
What's up with this no? I thought he was still president.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I would. Yeah.
If you ask me, all lives matter.
I'm with you, Steve.
On the ball guy, all right.
How long we taking? He's like, yeah. Let's see the head depth on this.
Dude, and it's 100% a Chappie.
He's like, yeah.
It's a Chappie move to be like, yeah, I don't know. I remember that, and I remember myself crushing.
Killed it.
Like,
People are having a
if
great
you think
time.
that, then honestly, you kind of did.
I mean, that's really that's probably a therapy thing, right?
Yeah.
What you make of the world is what the world is. So.
Yeah. Steve's like, I crushed.
I was there too, and I did not see it the way you saw it. All I heard is people laughing. And
a bone to pick with you.
What would be the most Seahawks pick right now? Let's look here.
Another safety.
Avion Terrell's there.
Did they lose the running back?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
The running back room is pretty light right now. But
second best running backs is Notre
yeah,
Dame's
I mean,
running back.
yeah, Price, yeah, maybe.
A lot of debate in the Doak Walker calls this year about how to handle the shared load. The 2 best running backs in football, Dan, might have been on the same team. So how do we?
Yeah, you're on the committee, right?
Yes.
You have a vote.
there's actually calls.
Dude, you would not.
Like you're on a conference call, or is it a Zoom or what?
That's probably. I think that's when I had to go.
He sacked
I think that's when I
Mendoza
had
at
to
Cal?
piss him
Yeah, at Cal.
into my
How about that?
Yeti.
Because you were on that call.
Yeah, it was like
Couldn't
an hour
leave?
of just
People
talking,
had to deal with the
talking
ice.
running backs.
Solid movie.
So who made?
Evan Carter had it inside the park?
That's cool.
All right.
I saw that home run. I did not know. It was inside.
The boys are hot. Look at that bullpen just locking down.
Seager getting hot?
Don't let him.
About time.
I mean, who wins series against the Pirates? No one.
Manager? No chance, right?
Is it?
I mean, I don't know.
Is it still Derek Shelton? Or did they run him? I think last year.
No, it's Livy Dunn.
The Rangers are missing Skeens, I'm pretty sure.
They did. Yeah, I checked.
Okay.
Because I think the Brewers get him.
Don
Yeah, did you
Kelly.
see- did you see that note?
Don Kelly.
That the Brewers are going to face
Skubal and Skeens in back-to-back games.
back-to-back games.
Yeah.
Yeah. If any team can handle it, it's the Crew.
Just a little baseball note for you.
We'll sprinkle that in throughout our NFL draft coverage.
Mm-hmm. Who's this guy?
John Schneider, the GM.
He's a.
You would have
He was
so,
just
if he
out of-
was here, you'd have so much fun with him.
You've never seen the photo of him, Blake?
Man.
Shirtless? After the first Super Bowl, he's just out of frame in the burning flag photo. But in this one, this is a real photo. You can find it, Clayton. He's shirtless, wearing a title belt. And he's fucked up. Just flexing. He's all hairy.
Yeah.
He's a
Great.
genius, though. He's,
Yes.
the best in the business.
Kind of like the Maury of basketball.
Kinda, yeah.
Just an IQ,
Right.
see things a little different.
They're always a little bit ahead. But yeah, he's a wild man.
All right, who we got here?
Okay, boy, it looks like somebody that Blake and Ted would like to tee off on. Go ahead, boys.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. Here's Ted and Blake.
It's your moment. Go ahead.
Let's hear what his bid is.
No, why?
Dude, this is going to be electric.
Yeah, this guy's pumping up the crowd.
Come
Joining
on,
us now
here we go.
is Pedro from Napoleon Dynamite.
Okay.
I would kill for Pedro right now.
Let's go.
That's
Hear
a good
him, Blake.
mustache.
Let's hear what he says.
Hear him, Blake.
Hear him.
A huge fan.
Just a huge fan.
He's a big fan, Blake.
Who bravely battled a brain tumor and is now a two-time cancer survivor.
Two-time.
There's Earl Thomas and John Schneider.
Could have just
This is a
given
wish
up.
come true for Dylan, and a chance to take part in one of the most exciting moments in our league. Dylan, when you're ready, stage is yours.
Yeah, this will go well.
Oh, yeah.
Blake, do not laugh.
Get in there,
Dude.
Dylan.
What's going on, Pittsburgh?
Okay,
no,
yeah,
Dylan,
we don't know
no.
how
That's what
much
you guys
for it.
wanted. Go ahead. Yep, soak it in.
Juice.
I'm so excited to be here to represent the 12s.
Take a half a step back.
Oh, and the reigning
No, Dylan.
Super Bowl
That's what y'all wanted.
This kid rules.
This guy's awesome.
No mic work.
All right, wrestling guy.
Yeah, you blew our compressor limiter.
32nd
Thanks.
pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Jadarian Price.
There it is.
Oh,
Notre
wow.
Dame running back.
There we go.
When's the last time we had that?
Let me tell you
Maybe
something, brother.
Bentley and Cadillac,
Now we're
maybe?
gonna have to sterilize that mic cover. Thanks.
Vision.
Two running backs,
what
same
about that year
university,
that-
first year. Darren McFadden and
Yeah, there you go.
Felix.
Felix.
Why does this guy look like 40-year-old Spalding?
yeah, he kind of does.
Schneider.
Oh, wow.
That's the future.
Damn.
That is
This is going to happen when they win a Super Bowl.
weird.
Shirtless Spalding.
Baller.
People are gonna take this guy really high in fantasy leagues.
Handcuff.
Because there's nothing there.
I know it's
God,
Charbonneau
There's
and-
nothing there. Charbonnet's hurt.
Okay,
Walker's gone.
Blake, put it on the list. Let's review Matt Berry getting mad at you when you,
Okay.
you said handcuff, and he was mad because of
Dude.
George Floyd had died.
It was like one of the first times I jumped in with a guest,
Oh,
and then
no.
he's like,
That
"Yeah,
rule-
we don't really say that."
Holy shit.
All right.
Yeah,
I'd like to hear that
it was
again.
so funny.
I've never heard that.
That's
Somebody find-
WHL?
Really?
We were like, yeah,
no, I've
Blake.
never heard that.
Well, we had it. Yeah, fantasy guy Matt Berry
Yeah.
on, and then
And it was Blake's idea to have him on.
Hey, who are some popular handcuff plays this year? You know, who should we be looking?
yeah.
Yeah, we don't really use that term anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
But handcuff is so back then. I don't remember it ever being gone.
Pretty sure I looked at you guys in the studio and just started skiing. Like, all right. Whatever, dude. Thanks.
We call it the knee on the neck now.
Oh,
No?
shit, man.
What?
Adios.
Mofos.
Oh yeah, you want to thanks everybody for
Yay.
Thank you, Nate at Silverback Construction, Game Day Men's Health, Fairlease.org, and
The Pilf Group.
Cane Rosso. The pizza was awesome. Lone Star Beer provides us with our beer, How Water. And what else we got?
Early bird.
Shout out to Dan's Florida State shirt.
We got Dan's Florida State
And
shirt.
the next
we got
time
Bit
we do
shirts
this-
back
I was going to
there.
say, what are we
The
doing next year?
time we
Next
do
year?
this,
Yeah, what are you?
our little
What is
buddy
your
will
plan?
be. It's
Please.
here.
He will be
Here.
That'd be nuts.
Deuce Robinson draft party in the den.
Please. Like,
Deuce in the den.
hell yes.
That would be incredible.
I got a white suit.
We'll all have
Jake
one
with the
by
white
then.
suit. Let's hope.
I'll get a
Let's
white
hope
suit.
he stays in the first round because we know he's not wearing it the second day. Coming back with cargos on.
Thanks, Dominic. Thanks, Brent, Coach Brent.
Yeah.
And of
Yeah.
course, our buddies on the couch. And your buddy, Blake.
Beuerlein.
You're going to have to thank Beuerlein.
I will.
Beuerlein did not lose the room.
No.
He held the room.
So,
We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Bye.
Thanks.
Adios, mofo.
Thanks.
We gotta go before this becomes a zoo.
Thank you for watching my video. Subscribe and type for my name if you want to watch more of my video.